Hello. Thank you for the red, Jason. Rich. Yeah. Pretty clear where we go, at least like 2 floors in the shop and then here. Depending on what the shop has, then we can choose a path afterwards. But if the shop completely breaks, for example, you can just go here. Otherwise, if we spend a lot of gold here and this shop is useless, we take the easy hallway fight, and then from here you can again be flexible. You can fight the elite on floor 6 without the upgrade, or if your deck is very upgrade hungry and not ready for the elite, you can do a double upgrade instead. And then yeah, probably try to fight burning elite. Otherwise, you can also of course go back to this side. If you don't fight burning elite, you can go back to this side. It's still 2 elites either way, no fire. Oh yeah, rich. With the crack core we dual cast. Because I will draw into the zap before the next dual cast anyway, and here we draw zap dual cast, you can kill. Yeah, do that. And kill. For lightning, sure. For chess, I don't follow too closely. But I have watched the biggest tournament, so you know I know who Danya is. You know, unfortunate. Yeah, pretty unfortunate deals. Yeah, Bull Lightning over Sweeping Beam, sure. Take one to the cultist. Yeah, pretty freaking sad, but there's no kill here. Bottom lacking 2 defense. Because normally full blocking the cultist is the privilege, you know. The defect with crack core is allowed to have. No potion, and that's kind of annoying. I guess there's another option, is that if you think that, you know, this fight is most likely to happen, but I don't really want to go to this shop, because I would like to save gold on buying pots, and we can go take the fight first, maybe you get a 60% potion roll, and then go here, but then 10% advance hallway fight. Well, you know, make this like extremely bad. Let's just go here now. FTL, sure. Streamline, it's yeah, not really, right? Without swapping, we don't even have the upgrade for it. Damage is already Bull Lightning added. Let's take the FTL. Oh yeah, go here. Okay, what I see here is that we are going to the next shop. Unless you say that we just buy cards. But these cards are not actually very good until you find other cards, yeah? They don't have a extremely high value until you have find other cards, specifically a bias core. You find a bias core and then some frost, and then suddenly the sick core search combo becomes crazily strong. So oh, nah, no chance. We buy this and then now that I bought that, we can no longer even buy this crack combo, yeah? But is sick good enough, or do I basically like should I just buy the sick and then go left and then save some gold, or should I go here to try to fish for another relic? But the thing is that we no longer can buy rare relic a decent amount of times. I can only buy common or uncommon guaranteed, yeah. That's a little bit tough. But yeah, 60% potion chance at the moment. I think I will spend a bit here. We only have 1 upgrade in the act though, so Sick is not that strong unless you don't fight this elite, but I just bought the fire pot in order to fight this elite. I mean, okay, fine, like how bad is this on sale? Because after I buy fire pot and we have Bull Lightning, crack core, the knob is no problem, and then this actually deals with the other 2. If I'm not going to the second shop, then maybe I should just buy the Hello World. Like, genuinely. I would never buy this Hello World if I'm going to the second shop, but if I am not, then I maybe should buy it. Like Hello World and Sick, for example. And then just continue left. The problem with this line though is that if the Act 2 shop is not early enough, yeah, we suddenly can face some big trouble. Because Sick and Sick Halo World is not exactly a very good card combo to deal with Act 2 unless you find something else, you know. It's like how strong the Sick is depends entirely on your deck. Yeah, how strong the Sick is entirely dependent on your how strong your actual deck is. Yeah, I cannot buy relic, that really makes it a little bit worse to go here, yeah. Because yeah, with the 5 point and the board ending, whatever, we can just fight this elite without buying anything extra really, but at the same time, if I see like Incense Burner, I cannot buy it, I'm just sad. As in it closes a decent amount of outs, if I cannot buy relics. Let's just buy the Sick and then go left, yeah? Let's just buy Sick and go left. And it's not even totally safe for Act 1 either, because the Sentries at the moment, I mean, you can see how well the deck dies against Sentries without potion use. And if you do use a potion, suddenly the next elite becomes an issue, potentially the not. But not as much of an issue because you do have Bolt Lightning, FTL, and the Crack Core. Okay, fine. Let's just do that. Like, Sick, Hello World. And then go left. Statistically, potentially the worst relic in the game. But if we exchange it, then the start is pretty good, yeah. Yeah, I'll go here. Here's still easy hallway, point chain 60. No reason to play Halo World. Yeah, 2 attacks would kill. If not, we draw 3 defense. So we take at most 1 damage this turn. They get a potion. In fact, if I know I would get this potion, I would never even play go with the 5 pot, but you know, sure. Not complaining too much, because the Essence Darkness probably says I will kill Burning Elite. I will be able to kill this Burning Elite. And yeah, Frost. And yeah, of course we take this now, like upgrade target, do have a Sick, and besides that we have nothing. On the other hand, we have like 2 extremely strong Elite killing potion. Oh well, here's a knock. In theory, could be our easiest fight if we kill in 3 turns. In practice, who knows whether it's actually easy or not, whether we can kill in 3 turns. So I am very willing to use a 5 point, yeah? So let's just assume the 5 point is gone. And then we have 4 energy worth of damage in here, so we probably can play over 4. But of course, assumption with bad draws is that we bottom deck both the... Of course, the worst draw will be next time we draw like nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for example, and then turn afterwards we have like the Sick bottom deck with 4 energy worth of damage and Halo World gives nothing. That will be the actual worst draw, but let's not calculate that. The problem with that thing is, of course, I guess it's not that much a problem because Essence Darkness can always be used for like 12 or 18 damage. If we bottom deck all the other ops, then we can still just use it turn 3 and then evoke the Dark immediately. So it's kind of like a secondary 5 pot at worst. But here, because we do have 3 ops in here to be playing dual cards in here over the strike, it's probably not even positive damage because it gains plus 13. And we lose 3 every turn, yeah? It's plus 13 but also minus 6, so it's only plus 7. And then if we can manually evoke this later by playing 3 op cards, then it's only 8. So the strike is just more damage. Have you got anything about the prop sub, fish a lot? So triple strike is probably what is happening. With triple strike, and then yeah, just calculate like passives, 3, 9 damage here plus like 18, 27, 47, 47, 35, 35, 19, 16 on evoke. It's pretty close, but I don't need to do anything yet. Otherwise, you can just Essence Darkness right now to basically always preserve the 5 pot. But I think I would prefer to have Essence Darkness against Burning Lagavulin or Sentries for the most part. Okay, let's just play Triple Strike and then see next turn, yeah? Because after we see the next turn round, we know exactly what we draw on turn 3. Bottom decking both Lightning, well, that's not great. They do play the Halo World though. But yeah, bottom decking both Lightning is how damage is actually short, yeah? And the Sick in here is like completely empty. Very cool. So how is it? Is it time to... Is it time... Because this draw is, you know, bad enough for damage, is it time to actually accept that the Dark Pot is gone and we just use that instead and keep the 5 pot? Because if we use the Dark Pot now, it will be... we will develop 2 of them next turn, yeah? So that's still like 24 damage. Police and we'll plan an 8-man special lot. But yeah, we know exactly what happens here, so I just play Cold Snap Strike. We deal like 12 damage. It's 15 plus this 35, so it's on 26. 26 next turn is like 19, 11. We are 5 damage short. So the Hello World could give you 5 damage. I do see that 5 damage is a very unpleasant number though. Yeah, 5 is a very unpleasant number because this Essence Darkness is only plus 4. So we are already short by the kill on turn 3. Unless I use double pot, which I really don't want to. And we actually are short on damage here, that's crazy, right? With the 5 pot, the Crack Core, the Bolt Lightning, Cold Snap, and the FTL. But we are actually short on damage to kill this in Q turn. Unless it gives me something. Well, that's kind of insane, but you know, apparently it just happens when you bottom deck both Lightning and the Sig. Even with the 5 pot, we cannot kill in 3. Can I still use this next turn in case the Hello World gives me nothing and also 1-2, yeah? Because maybe a Hello World gives me like go for the eyes or maybe a stack or something you can block instead and keep this potion. But can I steal Essence of Darkness next turn? Actually, if Essence of Darkness immediately, then the Cold Snap also evoke, so we gain plus 6. Is that enough? Essence of Darkness right now evoke this for 8, yeah? And then we gain another plus 6 here, plus another 24. So that this Darkness potion is 30 damage plus here is 8. 30 damage plus 8 is at 38. 38 plus another 12 is 50. 50, 57, 63. Actually, it would kill. Okay, so Essence of Darkness now is killing because I actually forgot that the Cold Snap evokes immediately and deals 6 damage. Yeah? So it would kill, guaranteed. If I use a Darkness potion now and we take like 6 damage. Okay, that's, I mean, good enough. Because I definitely don't want to take the hit next turn, and then I guess we still have the Hello World to wait for like a Wolin, and this is okay with sentries. Sure. Okay, so there's Dark Pot. Double check before I waste the potion for nothing. Dark Potion evoke this for 8, and then we Cold Snap immediately evoke for 6, which is 14. 14 plus here is 26. 26 is on 35. Yeah, 26 is on 35, and 35 next turn we evoke both of the Dark Orb, which would be in front. And it goes to 11, 11 goes to 4, and 4 we have 2 Lightning, which is cool. Yeah, sure. That's some Darkness. Then Cold Snap. Yeah, and then the Hello World gives me a free kill this turn, and I'm just wasting a potion. Not really. No potion drop. We gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 60%. Doing Gloom to make a real Dark Orb. We can push the orb. Normally with our boss swap, the Dark Orb becomes a little bit worse, yeah? Because you need to, you know, push way more orbs in order to even evoke the Dark Orb, and if you cannot evoke the Dark Orb, this card is complete utter garbage. And you see how trust this card is if the Dark Orb doesn't really get evoked, yeah? It's at 10 damage AoE for 2 energy. Like, Sweeping Beam is a 6 for 1, and draws a card. And that's not even a good AoE card by any means, it's just like one of the few options the Defect has, so you reluctantly pick the thing sometimes. With AI, we don't have side quests, we don't have front load block. Extremely difficult to play. And we have Bag of Marbles now, which also makes playing attacks on turn 1, makes drawing attacks on turn 1 a bit more appealing. Ah, sure. Take the Doom. Take the whole way probably. Point change is 60%. We have Bag of Marbles. Even though Advanced Away can ruin our day, 6 upgrade is not super giga urgent. We can rest here instead. Rest is small though. We have low max HP. Exodium sucks. Of course, it's got attacks turn 1, which is slightly unpleasant. And yeah, this is not guaranteed kill, so I guess we just double block and then cry. Not playing the Hello World can take a lot of damage. Next time this guy's always dead, but this guy's attacking 11 again. We only have 2 defense in here. But, you know. Yeah, lightning miss anyway, so of course attacking there would have been quite sad. Take for defense. This Doom and Gloom, and I mean you can see this Doom and Gloom being like pretty freaking hot garbage right here, you know? Because this Dark Orb will not really be evoked. We have drawn the Bolt Lightning, and then you cannot push the Dark to the front to evoke it unless you draw something here already. That said though, I might still play it anyway. Because otherwise you need to spend 1 energy on here and then 1 energy on here, and then it's just less damage on 10. We do have the bolt lightning, we do have the lightning orb ticking. If we play like strike here into bolt lightning here. So it's only 10 and then it's +3, +3, and then the evoke is still enough to kill. I guess we should do that, huh? Okay, take defense, yeah. And I mean, this is what you see, right? The Sig is only as strong as the cast in your deck, yeah? You spend the Sig on the defense. Wow, cool, amazing. That's 170 gold. Oh yeah, bolt lightning here and then strike here, ignore the blue. And no, I'm not believing in a 75% chance. This freaking guy is attacking. Hopefully it's dead. I guess even if it's not dead, we full block this turn because I can zap into dual cast of frost into defend. But yeah, dual casting lightning is killing immediately. So we do that. Die. Okay, the draw the pot, point chance back to 50%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 80% potion chance. Consume, yeah, sure. That can be my upgrade instead of the Sig. Take upgrade again, not super giga urgent, yeah. If I see Fusion Hammer after this sack, I don't even know whether I would prefer to have Consume Plus or Sig Plus. Like, genuinely. The frag upgrade is not that important compared to Sig, but the Consume actually is. And Consume actually is because, you know, 2 costs it's a lot harder to not take cheap damage during the turn you play Consume. So, you know, it better be actually effective. And it's a replayable card, yeah. Like, Defect is only 1 time. Burning Elite does mean that we can fight Norb again here, but Norb is much easier than the other fights now. Burning Sentries would be worse, right? Yeah, Burning Sentries would be worst. And we probably would... We potentially would take a lot of damage, yeah? But like, sure. 43 HP, no sustain, small rest is a bit scary to go in this part if this fight goes really wrong. And yeah, this fight can go really wrong. 50% Sentry is already the worst fight of the two. If the Sentries have something like max HP that this cannot even kill, our deck doesn't block at all, so we need to depend on the Hello World or the Consume Cold Snap draw to be good. But yeah, I think we still fight Burning. Well, that's kind of interesting. We have Bag of Marbles. So if you want to bottle something like Doom and Gloom, for example, the Grammy Leader, you have guarantee AoE, yeah? Except that in every other fight it's kind of bad. Other choice, bottling Cold Snap, guaranteeing a Frost on turn 1, or bottling FTL. And we have the Crack Core, so Cold Snap cannot be set up freely in the Lagavulin fight regardless. If you bottle FTL, it's just kind of like free damage, unless you see Snake Core and then you just Giga set. And this deck right now is already not that good with Snake Core. And with our boss swapping, being able to click the Snake Core is also kind of a big deal, yeah. Because the chance of you breaking boss relic is already higher than normal. So on the gods, I am never bottling the Doom here, because I just tell you that. Let's just get it straight, is that this Doom and Gloom is never ever the one getting bottle. Either a key or a bottle, FTL or Cold Snap. I'm just thinking whether it's good to kill, because it is slightly positive in early game to bottle one of the other 2 attacks. Bottling Cold Snap just means that the Consume draw will always give you a little bit of block immediately when you play it, guaranteed. Because the main problem with Consume is that you don't have Frost in play yet, you spend 2 energy on this thing and then you just take cheap damage like crazy, you know, you bleed. Bottling FTL is just like free 7 damage. I think I bought the Cold Snap. Yeah, I think I bought the Cold Snap. Like a bullion is an easier fight. We open now. Yeah, we just open now then. Hello World is also here, that's good. Because if Hello World is not here, I would actually need to think a lot more about whether to open now or not. Because this is my only Frost option in this fight. This guy is a very tanky. Potion chance is only 50%, so if I do not need the potion, I would prefer not to. Our damage issue in this fight could be a problem. But this potion don't guarantee to save HP at all. The boot will be good here, by the way. Look at this, the boot. Dual cast, no need, right? Like Zap Lightning, maybe Hello World can give more frost, can play that. It sucks. What do you mean Marble sucks? Yeah, I have no idea what you're trying to say. Because turn 1 this guy only has 8 Metallicize and not 12, so no Marble just still cannot play your cold snap. Like the 12 Metallicize only kicks in on turn 2, yeah? I consume cold snap and we just take 10 damage. Sure. Oh yeah, now we can evoke both. Evoking both here and then playing defend. Evoking both and playing defend. Are we okay on damage? Because now we can calculate a little bit, yeah. Other choice, of course, you just try to full block forever, but I think going in with damage is slightly better. We play Ball Ending Zap defend without any potion. Next turn we have guarantee, you know, if you want to sick like Doom and Gloom, Ball Lightning can always get that. Doom and Gloom probably better than Ball Lightning if we cannot spend energy otherwise, but unlikely. So I'm assuming I'm just seeking like Ball Lightning. I'm assuming I will just be seeking Ball Lightning. So how much damage do we have? Yeah, Ball Lightning Zap is 3 damage and then Lightning Orb is 6 each. So that's 15 is on 68. Next turn another Ball Lightning is 3 damage. Wait, yeah, 68. Next turn 65 on evoke could be 11. 54 minus 12, 42, 46 is 30. Post up dual cast. I think I should strength pot. It's actually very close for damage. I think I should strength pot. If I play this line, that is. But yeah, I can defend probably. Wow, barrage, thank you. Oh, that's a bit too much damage drawn now, though. But is that fine? Should I still be seeking for Bolt Lightning? If I seek for Bolt Lightning now, the most damaging line would be Bolt Lightning, Dual Cast, Zap, I assume. Yeah, Bolt Lightning, Dual Cast, Zap would be the most damage. So we evoke 3 times, as is. Yeah, we evoke 3 times, that would be 33, and then passive here is still 12, so that's 45. 45 plus the Bolt Lightning 9 damage, which is 5 here. Wait. 3 evokes, yeah, 45 plus another 5 is 50, is on 16, 20. We need to do 8 damage next turn. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's take for Bolt Lightning. Yeah, we have like normal strength. Yeah, it's dead. No potion, 160. Capacitor to go over consume only 1 frost orb, yeah? Or you can hologram another hologram your cold snap. This deck has very big problems with fat load block in Act 2, yeah? Now none of these solve any problem. How much I can say. Next time is that the sentries or the knob. The knob we have back on marbles now and Mortal Cold Snap and the 5 pots still. That's probably not a massive issue. The sentries, yeah, 5 pot can still, you know, be played for 60%. Basically, what I'm thinking is that am I able to grid this capacitor or not? Because the hologram is guaranteed to have a target already, yeah? Like the cooldown is bottle. So we can always hollow Frost Orb. The capacitor right now doesn't freaking do anything. Because it increases your maximum boss output, but that's not needed for the Guardian. It's also not needed in early Act 2 either. Yeah, no, we just take the hologram. I don't pick this before seeing the boss rewards, I don't think. Because I have already seen these relics and I know that maybe early Act 2 is already like very rough potentially. If we don't see the shop early, or you know, if these frogs don't give me anything else. 160%. Oh, Wi-Fi is like fine. Well, I can stick for Doom and Gloom here, it's fine. Stick for Doom and Gloom, play Cold Snap here, this thing dies and this guy's on like 9 HP. No potion, 70%. Second Frost, yeah, sure, we can take that. Second Frost. This is a worst fight compared to the North, I go to Zoom, that's fine. Can stick for Consume here or the Hello World. Yeah, if we stick for Consume, take 5 damage and we can steal 5 pot or an outer one to kill it, and then we play the second Frost off and we never take chip. Other choice like Hello World, take 3 and then no Consume in play, and we still need to play the Consume at some point later. There's no charge battery in here, it doesn't make sense. I stick for Consume now. And then play Ghost now. Okay. We can win the fight right now with the 5 pot, but there's no need, right? Because I can Cold Snap double defend, and this guy still take damage from bronze scale, and we have like a bunch of damage in here. I can even hologram more damage, and we can kill this without the 5 pot. And I'm taking 0 this turn. Especially if the lightning hits there. Yeah, I'm just going to take 0 in this fight. After turn 1, so we take 5 damage and no potion use. Oh yeah, they're already dead. I mean, you can console here if you want, the fight is not that long, no? They can play it out. Yeah, this fight is not going to be that long. We have bronze scales and we have like 3 attacks to play. I don't need to be impatient, you know? Like don't play anything that evokes your frost and then you will never take the hit. This is optimizing damage, because we use the bronze scale slightly better, even though we gain dazes. The Cold Snap factor being energy boss relic, that doesn't change anything. Also, tiny house inserter, like why on earth you not pick inserter? Like please pick the inserter. find the worst relic please to pit against the bad energy. Yeah, Act 2 is going to be annoying, yeah, because this relic bar is not great. Act 2 is less annoying now. Yeah, it's the Giga Loop to go with your Consume, your Bottle of Frost, and the Dark Orb, you know. Yep, this is how, you know, this is basically a preview of what potentially could happen in Act 2. Yeah, Doom and Gloom would kill them over here. Actually, no, it doesn't kill this guy. But unfortunately, Act 2 enemies have a little bit more than 15 HP, yeah? Which is why I don't bottle that. That said, the opponent chain is still quite high. It's at 50 or 60 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This was a 5. 8 fights, so we're actually at 60. Yeah, we're actually at 60. So I can just 5 pot one of them right now if I'm worried about Guardian HP level, because I would like to upgrade 6. Or even the cell repair. Upgrading 6 or cell repair is both fine. Yeah, 60% potion chance. Could see something really nasty here, but we at worst still have a pot. Otherwise, I'm taking... I mean, I can kill this guy right now and take 11, which is not the worst thing of all time. We take 11, heal 7, take 4 and go to 24 and preserve the pot, but usually the pot is just wasted. Yeah, on the other hand, I can take 4. So this potion is for 7 HP. Yeah, 5 potions only for 7 HP. Usually it can do better though. In fact, a splitting Guardian is not guaranteed. Even with the Cold Snap Pack of Marbles, there's only 9 damage, there's 12 here, and we need to do 49 total in 2 turns. Attack density is very high in this deck though. If anything, that's the problem with the deck, is that we don't have enough block. So yeah, I think HP, this HP actually is pretty important. Let's just nuke the enemy right now. This guy deals the least amount of damage and also has the highest HP, so you know, in case you don't draw like this, you can have a better chance of being able to play Cell Repair before this thing dies with some random damage. And of course now we can just kill. Potion 60. I want a potion back. Not a super good potion, but sure. Can use in Guardian depending. Charge battery is fine. One chance 50% now. Steve is back alone. Yeah, he got dumped. Yeah, the partner in crime, yeah? The Laos. Ah, okay, here's a story, you know, like a full drama season you can see. Like the first time we saw it, yeah, it's like the thief was together with the Laos. And then what did we just see? What did we see just now? Yeah, the Laos was with 2 other Lyses. Like, this guy just got abandoned. Well, that is just quite sad. Guys, that is just actually just quite sad. Oh, too bad, but you know, still need to die. It's quite unfortunate, but I think you still need to die, my friend. Yeah, that's just slightly unfortunate. I should not have done that actually, because now if he attacks me next turn, I could be missing my cell repair because I'm forced to kill. Okay. No potion, 160, so I'm okay with using power pot in the Guardian, yeah? The recycle, freaking hot garbage, even though it improves the Guardian fight maybe only a little bit. Over the eye, just helping with blocking a little bit in Act 2, not an amazing draw on Guardian, only good draw in 1 turn, but we do have the Cold Snap and the Consume, and the power pot probably will be used too. It sings 2 powers, but no energy, especially without swapping, it's very unlikely that we'll have like 5 energy at the end of this run, yeah? This relic bar is pretty bad by the way, in case you're wondering. Like we max farm Act 1 and what is this? At least we are rich. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The start of this run is that if I buy something like the Sick, if the Act 2 shop is not in a good position and also my relic bar in Act 1 is not that good, we have big trouble. Okay, go the eyes. And then go here, upgrade the Sick probably now. I think Sick upgrade is still stronger than cell repair upgrade. Yeah, probably. Because the fusion hammer after this I could also already be taken. Power pod. Okay, so we do not need to split next turn now, yeah. Which means I will preserve the... Yeah. I will preserve the Cold Snap. Because I could have hollowed the Cold Snap again here. But yeah, this turn we take damage, but that's fine. The power pod blocks, full block this hit. Otherwise it would fail to split here. That is just quite sad because you can see Doom and Gloom 2 energy deal 10 and we cannot split here. We only have 26 and he has 28. So it's a good thing I did use the power pod and get the buffer, otherwise you know, it's a slightly unfortunate situation. Exhaust cell repair and then just play Doom probably then. Ah, full block. Well, I guess the Dark Orb is gone. That's fine. Passive block is 10 now, so we have time to set up the Hello Wood. Hopefully we draw Hello Wood this turn, which we do. Next turn we have 6. So Hello Wood is down, our damage is at tons, okay, and we have the thing. I spend the 6 now, like charge battery, get a strike because I don't want to draw a strike next turn. Yeah, this is fine to play 1 attack. And we have 1 NZ, so if you don't want to draw a card, you just play strike over FTL. Yeah? Which I kind of don't want to draw a card right now, so let's play strike. Okay, full block this turn, no problem. I think I should get a lightning off though. In fact, maybe the order was a read wrong. Yeah, I probably want the lightning in front and the frost at the back, but it's fine. Halo World is in play, so even if I only have 1 frost for yeah, next time we have guaranteed full block, so let's just split now. And yeah, this is why the other order is better, yeah? Because now I get a point that, oh, Cold Snap here, I could have drawn the Cold Snap in my deck. Then we can rotate back to double frost for next turn, but now I cannot. Hello. So this one I could be taking 5 damage extra because I didn't, yeah. Like exactly this, you can see the punish, right? For playing ops in the wrong order like 3 turns ago. It's -1 into next act, yeah? which is slightly annoying. In fact, like, it could even be a harsher punish because next turn I need to block like 20 and there's no guaranteed in here without the second frost off. I mean, it's only -2. I don't even know whether this -2 is real or not, but you know. If it's not real, it would be bad, so I can calculate now. That was -2, right? We have 43, so missing 15, otherwise we'll be missing 13. Unfortunately, it is real. Okay, so -1 into next attack here. Unfortunately, it is real HP. So then they will pass out in 5 months, special load. Yeah, unfortunately, that's actually real HP. What can you do? This guy's dead now, though. Potion? Yeah, okay, good. They get a 60% potion drop, so I use a core search for free. Yeah, make them with the sub in 5 months, special load. You can also do hyper beam to, you know, seek for the hyper beam, and I don't even know what the hell you're going to do with that. Buffer is not actually good inside Act 2 that much, unupgraded. It's extremely good against Act 2 boss, whatever that is. Also, right now is a bit speculative, but it opens, of course, Bioscope out. We do only consume the Bioscope burst, it's not as strong. As in the first focus source is already here, so you know the second source is not as strong. It's still very good, of course. It's not as strong. But your buffer is only good if you can upgrade, yeah? We do have the cell repair, so the chance to be able to upgrade is not that low, even though this deck is very much not equipped for Act 2. Besides the cell repair is good. And yeah, the Corsair is also a decent draw on the back of Mabo's turn. Buffer is not always good on turn 1. Not like Corsair is not always... it's like avocado, you would definitely prefer to draw your buffer over the Corsair in turn 1, yeah, that much is clear. Pretty hard. We haven't got the one shot with no artifact relic yet, so we could see artifact relics more often, and I don't have anything for the artifact payoff yet. I think I still take... I think I take buffer anyway. Yeah, I think I take buffer anyway. Fusion Hammer, then maybe I would prefer Core Search, but it's not that bad. And with the Sick as well, the buffer does open some room for way later. Yeah, with low max HP, maybe you can Sick the buffer and then buffer cycle the heart like that. My Musume not anymore. I have never played the English version. I just say like that. Yeah, I have never played the English version. And yeah, buffer. Mid? Not a mid. Well, we can become big. We can become big with the Kurski for energy, or you can, you know, take the other relics, which are also fine. These are fine effect relics, yeah? These are fine effect relics, but you know, much better from swap. Is that you swap the second back and then you do like energy after Act 1 or something, you're like, kind of cool. This energy right now, for the most part, goes on base cards. I guess we do have hologram and Halo World, and consume also not super easy to play. So it performs. Third one back with Marble, so even getting a strike, extra strike in is only 9 damage, and that's not bad. Sure. Right now, yeah, I don't think second back we are strong enough to take the second back in here, even though we do have a lot of go and 2 potions. And I bet it is, and that's the downside of the boss swap, yeah? Not boss swapping a little bit, is that, you know, unpleasant choices on this kind of screen. But this relic is very good from swap. Without swap, and Act 1, significantly worse. I mean, it's still good if you are strong enough, yeah, but right now I don't know how strong we are, really. With this kind of relic bar and 3 energy, don't really know how strong we are in Act 2. Probably not very strong. This relic also is kind of the same. Like, extremely strong from swap. And Act 1 is still fine. Like, on Defect, it's a lot more palatable than the other ones, but you know, not that good. Also, yeah, we go events and maybe Bloody Idol can be found, so also maybe higher chance for buys, and if I see buys, then you can just remove curses instead. But you know, we want to remove curses anyway, not base card. I already talked about the curse key a couple of streams ago. Not sure. Wait. Collector, we have the buffer for that. And I didn't play into your relics. This relic tells you, okay, maybe getting curse is not as bad, and here we get the relic that gets cursed. So hopefully it's not that bad. We have free pathing as well, yeah. Having free pathing because the kill burning elite, the next one says that even if we are stuck with a nasty curse, we can usually remove it somewhat cleanly. Spend buffer? Why on earth we open the chest in Act 2? Like, please wake up. I would not open the chest unless I can go here to remove, yeah? It doesn't matter how big the chest is. Okay, I'm lying by the way. If the chest is big, it will open. Chest is small, I could still be opening, but it gets +6 guarantee, but we'll see. I probably will open chest. But the curse will be gone pretty shortly if it's the bad curse. Unless I die immediately because of the curse. But yeah, there's a shop right here. But okay, start here, and then we decide whether we go to this shop or this shop. We absolutely are going to one of these shops, yeah? So it doesn't matter which shop we decide to go to. The path is here into here. Avocado, any buffer? No. I mean, sure. Consume, go snap, charge battery. Can potion right now for a bit of HP. How much HP is that? It's 9. And we have the cell repair for 7. So it's currently -2. Yeah? We don't lose any more HP after this turn, which is not super likely still. There's like a bunch of bricks here. The Hello was not in play. So I could use this potion now, but any damage right now would be better off to be using the elite, but we can also fill back potions here. Okay. Oh, are the cards in my deck good enough? I mean, kind of are. Yes. I can take 0 this turn by doing seeking for like Cold Snap, Go the Eyes, and not even the buffer, yeah? Because I want to play Consume. Or you can just discover a new card. Oh yeah, Secret Technique is a Seek plus, or Discovery for a random card out of the 3. Because the thing about seeking for these is that they are not only in my draw power, they're pretty good cards to draw in later turns as well. But I do have 10 passive block immediately if I play the Technique. I guess I just Technique. We just set up like 10 passive block immediately. No, that's not true because I don't have energy to play Charge Battery anymore, so I'm taking damage. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's bad then. I discover, yeah, discover. Ah, I see. You can also Fission. You can also play like bottleneck out into Fission and draw extra. Again, +1 energy, and you know, this lightning up doesn't matter too much anyway. Otherwise, the choice is buffer, and then you just play like, yeah, Consume, Cold Snap, Charge Battery or something. Ball Lightning can be played before the Cold Snap. Get a bit of damage, but next time you only have 1 Frost Orb. Not in front. Vision is not guaranteed full block this turn at all, though. You could still take 9 damage, but if you are drawing 3 bricks, then chance that you are taking damage next turn is fairly high anyway. Nah, I think I should Fission. And then we just kill this slowly with the Bronze Scale and the Hello Wood. But we need to stabilize into like double Frost with 3 focus somewhat quickly here. Yeah, so it's like Ball Lightning into Zap. Fission. Yeah. Sure. This takes damage by the way. But it's fine. No Hello Wood in play, but that's fine. We can hollow the Hello Wood. Yeah, like here. And yes, I would definitely play it immediately. 5 energy, so 6 for hollow and buffer, probably. Because we can freely play the buffer now. Yeah, hollow is 2 energy with the Hello Wood, and buffer is 2 more energy, and then Over the Ice is already full block. And we have a protective layer. Unfortunately, this layer is gone, though, unless I do a cast away my Frost, which I kind of don't want to. Why not, though? Because saving the buffer means that I will never take a hit next turn. Next turn, it can never do multi-hit, you know? So I'm guaranteed to take 0 already next turn. And if I do not, then next turn I could be taking 6 if it's doing the 21 and I get nothing. The problem, and yeah, if I full block next turn, I still preserve the buffer, and then turn afterwards, I'm still safe. And I have guaranteed 10 block. No, I should do a cast. I don't think I should rebound to do a cast, but I should do a cast this to preserve my buffer. Yeah, look at that. I mean, okay, we draw well enough to preserve the buffer anyway, but yeah, look at that. That said, though, this is of course the best outcome, yeah, is that I preserve my buffer still and a full block for like both turns. It's dead soon, no need to do anything too special, still have buffer. That this turn we already place a repair, so I'm like 57 now, 58. No potion. Soon miners are interested. The bullseye is freaking green. Our damage right now is half physical, half ops. Yeah? Do have lightning with focus and do have the doom. And we have crackle. It's freaking green, guys. Come on. Well, I mean, with the Kursky, you are stuck with your base cards, yeah, most of the time, so you know, might as well make them good, no? Oh, that's pretty good for the event. Now what? It probably says I'm strong enough to take the advance away with the set repair. This is force double elite, by the way, yeah, the path I'm going to, like, here to here. But I think we can handle it. So go here. Take the advance, take the whole way fight here. If we roll 10% fight, then was 20% fight, then we roll advance whole way, but I think it's fine to do. This will be advance whole way instead of easy though. And we go this way in events, and but yeah, I think we want more card rewards. No outer, huh? One you don't like sustain. Oh, so we'd actually roll the 20%. My bad. Yeah, for the I mean, you'd see it, right? It's the ancient writing, we're so strong, and you get reality check, yeah. Yeah, I think I would prefer outer over whatever this crap is, you know, because this is a pretty annoying turn, and next turn it doesn't really get better. And here's Advanced and here's the Elite, and maybe I can die now. At least the coast now is bottles, I'm not 5 here, but that's not good. Should I play Bow Lightning or Hello World? I think because of all defense being green, Bow Lightning probably is better, yeah? I do it in this order so that I can keep this frost, but maybe that's wrong. I should probably focus on... Yeah, that's probably just already wrong. Slightly hard decision this turn. Hello is not in play. So I mean, of course I can take 0 here by doing defense, buffer, set repair to play the set repair, yeah? With the other choice of course is playing cold snap. I could even take 4 damage by doing like cold snap, strike, set repair, defense, but I kind of don't want to take the 4, so probably will play buffer. So like the line to play buffer and also set up frost for next turn in case they attack again would be like 1, 2, 3, and then we can hologram the set repair, but there's no guarantee I even draw into hologram or play it because it costs energy later. Especially if they're running away, then keeping this lightning around is even better, yeah, and playing the coast down in the first place. So I play like 1, 2, 3 here and take damage from bronze scale and from this. There's no more frost in here, so next time if they double attack, I'm in a bit of trouble though. I know Hello is in play, but I think it's still fine to play this line. For this, okay, only single attack, that's no problem. At least I hope it's no problem. And 6 for go of the eyes, it becomes 13, so 1 defense is enough, which means you can spend 1 more energy on damage. So I guess we just kill this now, huh? 6 for go for FTL or something, yeah. Nah, then I float on energy. I guess I can take the strike. Or get the defense and play dual cast, but dual cast can just miss here. Yeah, maybe dual cast is fine. Ah, no, dual cast is not good though. Dual cast is not good. Is it not good if we double hits here and this thing is freaking dead? And then this guy's on like 7. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is fun. And now we heal 7 still. No potion. Okay, potion 60% now. Advanced Hallway is next floor. Strike plus over bullseye plus because I want to bullseye the other guy. But I guess it doesn't make a lot of sense because I could just play a strike plus on that guy anyway. If I pull the bullseye because I can bullseye the left, it's safe on energy. Either way, doesn't matter. They are both going to die. This recursion is only for the Dark Orb, really. I guess we have the Cold Snap, but the initial recursion draws on the lightning, which is bad, and we do have 4 base energy already. Only if I cannot deal damage, otherwise, yeah, it's like we have to keep the Dark Orb around. We cannot gain enough passive block. There is one hologram, but this pathing into Advanced Hallway into Dark Boy Elite Force here is not super great for this kind of thing. It's really not great for this kind of thing at the moment. Especially because I have Cracked Core, so, you know, again, I already talked about it. The first recursion goes on Lightning Orb, which is trash. I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Hopefully not stupid, because into Collector, I could already be punished by not having this card, yeah? But I do think the risk in this portion is maybe still a bit too high for my liking. It's like a billion Advanced Hallways and we only have 1 rest, even with the Cell Repair and the Ancient Writing, the relic support is not great. And this is only Advanced Hallway with like no potion. Yeah, I don't think so. 60%, freaking Snake Plant. Do I hollow Doom or do I hollow... do I hollow the Cold Snap or do I hollow the other thing? We have 12 in here, so I can have 90 and take 5. Next on 6 energy, do have 6 plus, but yeah, Hello Wood and the Consume not in play yet. Also, the deck doesn't have even freaking any card draw at all, so why do we care about the 0 cost on 4 base energy here? And we also probably getting some curses at some point. This deck has 0 active draw. Which is really bad, by the way, in case you're wondering. But yeah, probably it's just by 3 then. Ow! Okay, not taking a hit this turn is freaking huge. Because it means, first of all, it means that we don't bleed a little bit more, and secondly, next turn we have a free turn to do damage, and probably it would die afterwards. I need to block 4 more, so Gopher is working, Consume is not. Consume and Gopher can work. No Cell Repair in that case, but that's fine, kind of. Or you can just take Consume, like Cold Snap, for example. Yeah, Consume Cold Snap, that would defend here. Block 26. Sure. As I go for a draw, next turn will be empty, but for the most part, it's probably fine. Yeah, Consume and Cold Snap, yeah. It's like 34 HP only. We have passive block 10. Next time we do have to go with the eyes. Or you can do Bolt Lightning, Hollow Bolt Lightning now, for example. And just go in with the kill. So we do have the bullseye here. Setting up for block next turn, we are at most taking 8. And if I play the defense plus, we're taking 0. So only 5 out of 7, and maybe it dies next turn anyway. Sure. Still bigger damage. Yeah, we did not draw the defense, but draw the Gopher, and also the Hello Wood gives me a bit of block. You can also do the Steam Barrier, do the Doom and Gloom as well, yeah, because you see 5 plus 8 is 12, and then this weakens. So there are many hands here that simply just full block. Now that said, the next turn is not dead yet, but without me playing damage of this, but I have a guaranteed strike, so it would die. %. Free fight is no port. Yeah. Not sure it's bad. No, if you cannot read the comments in chat, you're blind, and that's not my problem. That's your problem. Your question is already answered, so they have no need to address it. I don't really care. Here's garbage unless it's heatsinks, which heatsink is sick, and you know, if you have energy or some aggregate or whatever it plays, yeah. Mummified hand we can buy in the shop as well. I think it's okay to pick up with skill. Yeah, heatsink is probably okay to pick up with skill. Maybe you say that it makes this fight worse a little bit, but I don't even know whether that's true or not. Rich. Poor. Yeah, I thought it was rich for 1 second, but apparently I'm not. That branch is like what? I guess that branch is not that strong, and this bottle is not boost sequence or anything. We just have like on Ascender's Bane, on Sick, and the Halo Word to make a turbo that you can make voids in order to triple your cell repair. Now the problem is that we have the bronze skill of garbage. So you cannot rely on the dead branch to heal your 21, yeah? Otherwise the branch would first of all give you combat power because it gives you random cards. And secondly, it would also give you the option to heal 21 whenever you want. If the fight is stallable. Unfortunately, we have the bronze skills, so I cannot do that. Which probably says that we just buy the other two relics, yeah. Like 2 bucks inside. Sure. No need to remove cards because, you know, we open chest to get the curse and remove that instead. And the base cards are green, so they can be kept. Here's a pool-headed. Can also buy a potion. Potion chance of 70%, but we just bought a Giga potion already. In fact, we bought 2 Giga potions, yeah. What's the problem with skills? Yeah, very young and innocent question. But yeah, the main thing about the bronze skill is that you cannot stall fights forever when it's already under control. The enemies will kill themselves. So you cannot wait for the Halo Word to give you turbo to generate voids, and eventually the voids will give you amplify and equal form. In which case you can triple play your cell repair instead of single. That takes forever, by the way. And we can do it every fight. That is stallable. But with the bronze skill, the enemies will kill themselves. And we can no longer do that. So it doesn't work anymore. That's fine. But yeah, Coeded probably good, better than the potion here, I would assume. Yeah, we only bought 2 Giga Elite potions right here, like number 1, number 2. It's got the relic or no? You cannot get rid of your relics. You're stuck with them, like for example right now if I click a random node, like the red wit for example, it asks to give me a relic and it gives me a tiny chest where I'm stuck with it. With the curse key. But yeah. Quite it. Can still buy a potion, but I don't think I need to, yeah? I hope that's true at least. Potion chance 70% and we probably will not need to use pots in these floors. I hope. It is weapon and not technique. Can still get the second thing though. The this signature is 10 damage. We have go for the eyes and bullseye. Second weapon right now would be pulling for second cold snap potentially. Could also be pulling for bow lightning. Could also be pulling for bullseye. So doing small hit, yeah. And transmute. Don't think so. Second weapon has to be better than 10 damage, right? Okay. So what is this then? Drawing 1 block card challenge, impossible. I would like to draw 1 block card, but apparently quite hard. 1 defense is enough, yeah, 1 defense plus is enough, but you know, we don't even get a single defense. I can still rest here, suppose it's not so urgent for the upgrade. It's not true whether the buffer upgrade is super good. So we could take a weapon with FTL and try to draw into something else, but there's a lot of bricks here still. And the FTL is not a bad draw next turn. Am I even pulling secret weapon on anything here now? I think this turn, yeah, probably not. I think we just secret weapon for like cold snap and just take 10. I just secret weapon with cold snap and just take 10. And the turn would be, I probably want to if I consume it, probably still want double frost. So we play cold snap, and then bow lightning last. Yeah, cold snap, bow lightning strike. And ignore the doom and gloom. I think garbage. You can also take Bullseye for a more aggressive line, because otherwise it will probably need to block turn 3 like 24 and maybe turn 4 35 if you pull this now. If you pull this now it will die and it only blocks 2 other coast now. It's just that it blocks 2 again next turn if you draw the the consume, then it blocks like 6. It blocks 5. Nah, just take ghost now, man. Take ghost now. Yeah, double ghost now first and then bull lightning. Ow! Yeah, double defend, defend plus is massive. We'll take one, no? Take this one. And the defend, yeah, FTF would have drawn defend. And then the next turn I would have drawn charge battery, so it would be fine. Sure. What should I do here though? I mean, we're playing buffer, but what else do I play? Consume buffer, we deal only 3 damage at 41. Usually next turn I can full block and then it dies to taunts. Not playing the consume here deals 4 damage extra, but next turn they don't have the frost, so you better die. I think I should consume. I think I should just play consume buffer. Actually, should I even buffer? Because I can play charge battery recursion instead. Just give me 1 energy next turn. Yeah, that's just better, no? Yeah, the charge battery recursion here, we block 25. Is rebound strike guaranteed lethal? Because if it is, I would like to do that. Rebound strike, FTL, strike does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy, so we can spend everything here because I played the charge battery last turn. And this would be, yeah, it's lethal. It's 41 damage, and even if it's short a little bit, the drawn scale could still kill, but it's exactly 41. It's at 9 times 4 plus 5. Okay, rebound strike, FTL into it, play Serry Pen, play 2 attacks, and it's dead. Exact. Yeah, 18, man. Perfect, we heal 7. And to grab, yeah, sure, wood relic, but not improving output in these draws, yeah? We do have the Serry Pen. Point chance now 60%. Storm. With the Bullseye, probably not. But yeah, from 45, I hope that we can upgrade buffer. Yeah, from 45 back, Marbles, Preserve Insect, and Toolbox, I sure hope we can actually upgrade buffer. Yeah, skip this. With the buffer. Point chance now is 60% still, so I'm willing to spend a potion here if the fight is really bad. Trip is not needed, we already have vulnerable on all of them. So you can take Dark Shackles to mitigate damage on this turn for no energy cost, or take Master Strategy to try to snipe this thing, because you know, it's only 37 and the strike is already during at 13, this could do 16, this could do 15, this could do 7 for free. The problem of course is that after killing like this guy, you will still take damage, you know? Because the other guy is hitting you for like 20. You take a sub rough, you're 18. There's no energy boost in here, no turbo, no aggregate. So yeah. Is that if you take the Dark Shackles, you can draw into buffer, play it, and you only take 5 damage this turn. I think I should take the Master though. This guy is not dead. We can, however, play next spot, and the line could be like cold snap, go for here, and to hollow, go for this guy, and then play defend. I would block for 15, 19, 19, and we're being hit for 10 here and 9 here. We take 7 damage. And this guy is like almost dead. And we had 2 frost in play. I mean, sounds fine. We could have the defend, hollow defend as well to full up this turn, but I think I should play second post now to make progress, yeah? Because after this turn we no longer have marbles. So yeah, getting back to 0 cost, and we can here and then defend. Take 7. Next spot is used for decent value. Now this guy dies at 1 strike plus, which we do draw. deal here because Strike Plus will be killing. You can take the Doom and Gloom here as well, but I don't think so. Can take a buff. I want to place a repair though. How is this? Strike Plus kill here. I guess we can also bullseye that, huh? But then I still don't really want to draw a strike next turn, so I can get the strike anyway. Now, what should I play this turn? Actually, I should have thought about that a bit more, but either way, I'm playing the Sick, it doesn't matter. I want to play a repair, I want to play the Hello World. At least 2 energy only, and 2 energy bullseye is 1, and then defend is the other, and I'm taking damage or what. I guess no need to play Hello World then. Then I can get cool-headed. Yeah, then I get cool-headed, because then yeah, bullseye kill here, and then I cool-headed, and then defend is blocking 10, and so I'm blocking 16 exact full block. The cool-headed defense, repair, bullseye. No Hello World in play, but the bronze scales and the buffer and the fact that low HP and we see have a lightning should be fine. Okay, sure. So we just get something we don't want to draw next turn. Yeah, probably a strike then. So we take the strike and then go ahead. Yeah, play the... we kill here first. Not waste the damage, and then do this, and then block. Full block, yeah, 16, and place a repair. Should I even play the consume? Because I kind of don't really think so. Buffer plus is coming down next turn and it's still full block. And this guy's dying soon to bronze scales. Yeah, I don't think so, right? We lose one buffer here, but that's fine. Yeah, it's dead. We have one buffer left against this. One defense plus is full block. I guess not. But again, the buffer protects, so we need to break another turn here for this damage to come down. And we don't. So there's a repair heals, no potion change back to 70%. Akabeko improves front load a bit. Yeah, Akabeko with the bag of marbles. We bottle cold snap and we don't have any multi-hit really. Oh yeah, bottle doom and gloom. Yeah, bottle doom and gloom now can deal 27 AoE. Wow. Recursion is black, not green this time. Don't think so, we're not interested. Compound Driver, if anything, do have consume, so it's not as good, but with bottle cold snap, like it draws 2. It's pretty rare this Compound Driver will draw 1 if we have the energy, which right now I don't, by the way, I don't have the energy. But I think it's still fine to pick 1 Compound Driver. Not more than 1, 1 is fine. Probably we open chest, yeah, okay, it's freaking big, so I will open. Question card. The decay is not urgent to be removed. This is exactly the type of annoying relic you have to see in the chest like this. It's like... it's clearly positive. But it's not positive enough to also clearly be a pick. So I actually need to make a choice. How many card rewards is that even? Like here, probably can go to the thing to remove. Like at least we had 3 rewards here, and then rare cards like 4. Act 3 probably maybe another 8. The downside of course is that we have to open another chest in Act 3, yeah? But we still period up, so the payoff is not. We do have a bit of compensation. It's like 6 max HP minimum. How is the current deck? Yeah, I need a bit more output, but runic capacitor can deal with a lot of issues. Are we losing the collector right now? I guess it's a better question to ask. Because if we can do fine against collector, then you don't need the small boost from this, yeah? For the most part, it's kind of fine, but it's a bit scary still. We will enter collector with full HP, though. Very often we are full HP. It's just that the marbles and Akabeko would be wasted. So we have like kind of no relics in collector really now that I look at it. We have like basically no relics in collector. It's like bag of marble doesn't do that much. bottle flame, yeah, okay, whatever, bronze scale, whatever, peer up, like 6 max HP, 2 bucks turn 1, could be the one doing something, it could give the bomb a apotheosis or whatever. Apo is not even that good though, it's like just a bomb. Insect does nothing, Akabeko does nothing, the Pentagram does nothing. We have actually nothing against Collector right now. Like 0. It's only out deck. The relic bar is empty. Okay, that's a bit scary, which probably means that we take a risk in Act 3 potentially getting a garbage curse, and also the deck is less consistent because we have one more curse. But yeah, now I look at my relic bar, I'm a little bit scared. Even with the buffer. Even with the buffer, I'm still a little bit scared. Because our damage in that fight is not fast, you know? Like, controlling minions is very difficult, and relic bar is completely empty. Okay, fine, so I take this relic. Which could kill me later, for sure. Like, taking this relic could absolutely kill me way later on in this run, but you know. What can you do, right? Mayhem? Much of steel, probably a bit better, yeah, sure. Don't have that much energy. I think I should even do Zap into double Cold Snap instead of Cold Snap. The thing about double Cold Snap into strike is that this guy dies with one strike, but it does mean that the consume next turn, if you don't get any other orbs, will not give me 2 frost. Maybe you should still kill this, yeah, it should just kill this. Like 1 strike plus range is actually significant. Yeah, like here, 1 strike plus. And we have buffer against the other guy too. Yeah, defense plus going in, strike plus going in, and possession writings are insane. No surprise. Yeah, we protect 1 buffer stack. I don't really want to compound here, I guess I'll just play hit sinks, do a cast or something. Yeah, now I can consume. Yeah, one buffer this turn, I never really taking damage. And yes, now I would like the capacitor. Yeah? The capacitor, I did not take a neck one. I would like it to come back now. What did I pick over it? The hologram, which I guess has been quite good. But yeah, if we assume that we can survive Act 2 just fine, they would definitely like the capacitor to be here now. Export, no artifact, so it doesn't do much. That's kind of like capacitor, needs the upgrade though. But we had 2 upgrades incoming. Probably will not need to rest with pentagram and such, and it's a power play with heat sinks. The bomb. She is attacking right now. So of course you can technique for sick and then full block her, but you can also just play like secret weapon. I mean the weapon just works on technique though. Technique for sick and then sick for doom and gloom is still kill them all anyway. Like what does the bomb even do? Because it doesn't kill these instantly. I kind of want to kill them instantly. Just take the technique. Okay. So if I get the go first here, so I can get the doom and gloom and I don't know, the FTL or something. So I can doom, not playing the buffer, and I'm taking like 3 damage here, but that's fine. Doom gloom like FTL, sure. Die. I don't care about FTL, it can't draw, it doesn't draw anymore, but it's just some damage. It's X3, the buffer will take 4, so just worse. She's like dead. But no, I don't mind her dying. Is what record? Yes. Previous record was 21. I kind of want to play Seri Pay, but should I really stay here? Hello was not in play next time in Giga Brick. I don't think so, right? I think I should just kill her down and get the hell out. Die. Puzzle, sure. Oh, there's no way, right? Yeah, even with the loop now, there's no freaking way. A collector's bad is not this bad, yeah? The collector's bad is not this bad, let's just skip. Yeah, let's skip. Still doesn't... I still don't really have like, a lot of active draw. Recursion Plus, if it comes back now, I would like to, yes, because we know for sure that the shop is strong enough to get me through these elites. I mean, the shop is insane for the elites, you know, not very good for the boss, but like, super giga sick against the elites. Deserve insect toolbox. I would like a Recursion Plus to be in my deck now, I think. Yeah, Blizzard Miners not really, right? So just move on. Okay. More Flash of Steel. Take a see again, sure. I don't really seek for Doom and Gloom here, I don't think. Maybe I do. I could seek for Doom and Gloom, but there's no real reason to. Let's just play that. Can save a consume and take 1 damage here. I consume a Sander's Bane or something. So. Yeah. Block here, like block 13, take 1. We need to kill this guy somehow. Next on this guy never attack though. Let's play repair now. Hopefully not stupid. I missed the thing, but again we freeze up this buffer. And now Hello was in play. I mean, you can see the deck is like very unpleasant, yeah? Like just drawing 5 cards per turn even when your base cards are green, you're never feeling good. Especially when it needs to cycle quite a lot in order to even deal damage to bosses. So it's a very, very unpleasant position against Collector, right? Which is why I picked this relic over keying. We cannot preserve this buffer, was freaking decay sucks. So we go for this and hopefully the lightning hits here and then everything's good. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, so now we just kill the place a repair, no other side quest. Garbage. Yeah, nice question card by the way. What happened? I guess I picked the loop. Would I see the loop without question card? Who knows? But I guess I did pick the loop. We skipped 2 cards. Second go for not really, it's only minus, streamline, not interested, bow lightning, no, claw, no. Next spot over the flex. If we see artifact, then it needs to be palace, yeah, for this flex spot to really do anything super meaningful. Because blocking weakness in the collector is kind of like getting 5 strength anyway, and the first artifact will block weakness. Yeah, I just take the next spot, yeah, because the block here is real, you know. And the Hello World is what export can play. Oops, yes. Yeah, put loop. I think we are going to shop, even though I cannot buy rare relics right now. I think we are going to the shop. Giga poor. Holy crap. I cannot tell you how poor I am, yeah, in this shop. We're actually giga poor. And unfortunately, I do not think I'm allowed to buy this bottle sick. Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm allowed to buy this bottle sick. Bottle 6 so many issues later on for this run. Like the moment I see output, this bottle 6 is better than anything else. Yeah? It's so much better than anything else. But yeah, I think we actually need to take this capacitor here. Because I can, if I bought to the 6, I can always get some consume loop, cold snap, combo on turn 1. Now the thing is that this capacitor doesn't come without anything else. If it's just the capacitor, then there's no way. I think I will still take the 6, but it comes with a combo souvenir which also protects you against Act 4. And against the spear and shield, we have, you know, like pentagraphs, so you already heal 32 with the cell repair, yeah? And then you have the preserve insect, and you have like some front load damage and one attack shield front load. So the spear and shield, relatively speaking, is not actually that tough compared to normal. And then in the hard fight, like Bottle 6 versus Artifact, honestly, is somewhat equal impact. They're not too much different. So yeah, capacitive souvenir. We cannot take the remove, but that's fine. No, it's not urgent. Yeah, it's not urgent. Capacitor, yeah, buy souvenir. So we can protect weakness against collector, still vulnerable though. There's no core search. I mean, I have buffer plus over the core search, which who knows whether it's good enough or not. Cannot buy the Quadrant. Yeah, let's move on. What is this upgrade? Capacitor upgrade is fairly strong. Get an extra consume. The hologram upgrade is like fine. His things upgrade is good if we get energy, which who knows whether we have energy or not. And there's no turbo, no aggregate. I think I just upgrade output, yeah, capacitor. Yeah, I think I just upgrade output. Rich. I mean, I don't see any reason not to take this though, even if I don't play it right now. And I am playing it right now. 5 energy to get ready for the Magni, because this costs a lot of energy to play, yeah? It's like capacitor consume loop, this combo. And this bullseye damage on her doesn't matter too much. I think we can just outblock her now with this total output. Okay, so let's play 1 energy, even though it could do nothing next turn. Ah, sure. The problem with playing Mayhem though is that it plays buffer at the wrong times, and sometimes it consumes like 1 too many times. But I do have the energy to play it now. I could have next part, but I don't think I need to, at least. No, but how bad can this be? Mike with the 7-11 special load. I mean, it did play buffer before I really want to play buffer, but I guess it's fine. Buffer now is not that bad. Because we are not losing both stacks, yeah, like, so at least I can preserve 1 stack at the minimum. And honestly, maybe buffer now is just good. Because didn't I say that wasn't the claim that after I set up all the powers, we just block just fine? So it's just good, right? To play the buffer now. Isn't it just good? I mean, I think it's just good at least. Could be wrong. Can I play Madness or not? Because consume will need to be played, and then I need to block 1 attack. Can I block both? If we can block both, it would be amazing. I mean, I can consume into here, and then we can like, do a cast cold snap. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's just fine. If just cold snap go for that's not good enough, so I cannot play Madness. Not sure I can do a cast and then cold snap. So we buffer this hit, that's fine. Which means go for here means nothing. We should go for here for 3 damage then. Yeah, I mean, how bad is that? To play a defend plus? Because otherwise I see that you're just taking damage here, you know, but now you can buffer that. Let's play powers, right? Unfortunately, it means I lose a second buffer stack, but that's fine, yeah? Because after this turn, I have passive block is already 20. This one looks OP. I mean, I wish I'm that optimistic, but sure. I mean, optimism is good. Optimism is good. Do I get a Dark Orb now, or do we just try to block for the full attack cycle here? I think I just block, right? So we play like Hello World Strike, yeah? You can also play second magnet here and eventually use it some panache or whatever. Maybe second magnet is just better than strike Halo Wood though. I do see that if I strike Halo Wood here, then we can kill this next turn, you know, which is kind of big. Like this means if I think 5 strength, I kind of want them to go away, you know, just like piss off. Okay, fine. Let's just hit here. Yeah, we block weakness. I know, seriously though, don't you like one more card draw and 5 damage? How bad is that? Isn't that kind of okay? Can save the Seek as well if you want, and we can just technique for the consume. Which I think I would do. Just technique by consume. Play it. And yeah, this guy's like that. The magnet can make new power, so his sync can still play. So you could play repair his sinks here. Or you could just try this. Or you can even seek for cold snaps right now, which probably is just the best. Why not just seek for cold snaps now? You know. And our passive bluff is a lot. I mean, how bad is that defense? 25 gold? No, of course we are getting gold here. 25 or 20, I don't know yet, but of course we are getting gold. We don't have infinite time though, because first of all, she's eventually dying to bronze skills. And secondly, if the Mayhem plays it, the consume one too many times, I will actually die. Yeah? So we don't have infinite time here. We have a decent amount of time, but not infinite time. I should still do that and then play this. Yeah, I could play that as well, and that's also not very good to be played. Just so you know, that's also not very good to be played. And we have the panache, so need to be a little bit mindful about that as well. It did not drop two-headed. I can hollow Seripain now and play it, but I can do this as well. So this is nature. Yeah, I think I keep the hologram around. Let's play like this. Summon, no problem. Because I debuff forever, and then my debuffs are running out soon, so you know we don't take damage. Kind of good. I don't need to forethought anything, right? But why not forethought a block card? Yeah, probably forethoughting a block card cannot be that bad. Smash. I guess there goes another my frost off, but that's fine. I don't know whether I should even be playing the bomb, but you know, I already played the bomb, so it's too late. I don't want to kill her though, so let's relax a little bit. yeah, the goal. Let's relax a little bit. The lightning is like so much damage though. Can I get the gold? Can I get the gold? It's pretty hard, no? I need hand space for this, so it's like still like this. Well, she's on 2, so next turn she dies, yeah? Next turn she dies. Any gold? No! Well, my hand sucks. What can you do? Not a super easy choice. It's a second sick to, you know, make your bottle streak even better. It's a creative AI to heal a little bit extra with this and improves maximum output. And maximum output is not that bad. You can see in the collector file, maximum output is already not awful. And we have another boss relic coming. Second six, just make it faster overall, and the deck has like 2 curses. Remove still 75, but you cannot remove everything with free passing. Second six needs to upgrade a lot more than the other thing, but I guess that's fine for the most part. Electro is for Retromancer potentially, but Retromancer is still first wave, no problem. It's not burning Retromancer, we have Preserve Insect. I just like second six, right? Like Fusion Hammer, second six is still fine, yeah. Otherwise, I can amplify and believe this 1/6 will do all the heavy lifting. Because yes, amplify also gives you the heal here, so you will have 25 heal from this and 14 heal from this into speed and shield. Just plus 39, it just improves the maximum output for like the thing. I would have loved to see like Echo Form or Bioscock here, but second six I think is not that bad. Good memory, second one. My base cards are green. The other relics are bad. Oh, very nice. Cool. Yeah, my base cards are green and the other relics are terrible. So, great. That said though, green base cards probably doesn't matter as much. Yeah? We just take the box anyway. Yeah, I think I just take the box anyway. You can take the Philo Stone, and yes, I would take Philo Stone over Joker here with like the 2/6 and the heat sink 5 energy and the 2 box and the go of the eyes and you know the other stuff like liquid memories that was well. Because you do have the first cycle protection, yeah, from the souvenir. So Philo Stone doesn't kill you first cycle often at all. Am I playing more than 6 cards per turn? You ask with 5 energy with double seek and a 2 box. Wow. Am I? Yeah, am I playing more than 6 cards per turn? I have like 1 entire good turn in the fight. I will just tell you that. There's like 1 good turn in my fight. So I better win the fight when I play that turn. That said though, 4 energy is pretty restricting. Without, if I take the P-box, this deck still costs a ton of energy, so if I don't see like every gate or turbo or whatever, we have trouble. Not sure. Oh, here's a turbo and here's more output and here's pyramid. Yeah, that's pretty good. 1 remove target, which probably not getting removed because we have curses. Like actual curses. But this is fine. Yeah, some energy, giga maximum output still. The second capacitor actually is a lot of output, yeah, because you have consume any extra time you can play the consume converts into a massive amount of block. And the second capacitor effectively gives you like 2 more consume. Oh yeah, I would like a bottle 6 by the way. I would like a bottle 6. Guys, I think I would like a bottle 6 over what this crap is doing. Okay, it killed collector, so I shouldn't say it's crap, but you know, I would like a bottle 6 now. Okay, well, we have to open this chest, but there is a shop right here. We do have to fight 1 elite though, in order to remove the curse. Unless you go this way and then remove the curse here. That's kind of weird, but we'll see how healthy we are by this point. Yeah? Question mark is a little bit better. We have the golden idols, so we can exchange for 333 gold. And if I exchange for 333 gold, this double shop part is looking a tiny bit better. It's you lose 1 elite, if you lose 2 elites to double shop. I guess you can double shop from here anyway, just that you have to fight the elite over 2 whole wave fights. It's not even like whole wave fights are so easy, you know. And we probably will just fight this elite. You know? How many question marks do I want to go to? I think I want to open... This is only a 4th question mark though. But with the golden idol, I guess I don't mind going to 3. So we do like 1 here, 2 here, and then if the both of question marks here are garbage, you can take another 1 here and take 4. But otherwise I will take 2. Otherwise I will take 3 only. Yeah, sure. The bomb. Probably should just take the blind though. How much damage is this? 21, 31. Ah, sure. Well, you can reprogram. Actually, I could have reprogrammed first and plus 1 block this turn because Artifact is not going to be used for anything else. Yeah? So I could have reprogrammed this one if I'm going to play Turbo, which I might. I think I will play Loop Dual Cast instead though. So with Turbo Loop Dual Cast and then... yeah, sure. And then you can blind like here or here. This is blocking 3, this is also blocking 3, but next turn this guy's probably going to die. Either way, we're taking puzzle. Probably should still blind here. Ow. Oh yeah, that's fine. Bullseye could kill here, weaken this. Take 2 damage because Decay is doing his thing. These things will just cell repair here. The cell repair is only if you are scared you cannot get the fight under control, so you need to play it before. Nah, just play his things, man. I think we can control the fight fairly soon, and then can redraw into the cell repair. There's no like calendar or anything here. Because this turn is a turn that's the most troublesome, you know. Take for Hollow Consume, and we can Hollow Turbo. Hollow Consume, Hollow Turbo, play Capacitor, play Consume. So we have 2 energy after that, and then 0-for-1 can pull back the Turbo and the Blind. This 0-for-1 actually is not bad, by the way. If the toolbox, especially if the toolbox gives some cut, they can pull back, like go for Turbo FTL already. And here in this fight, the toolbox gives me a blind, so I can pull back the blind. Yeah. Check the Robit with the sub, fish a lot. Oh yeah, I think Hollow Consume, that's just fine. We don't need to get buffer here. And I mean, maybe 0-for-1 first is even better because I can Hollow 0-for-1. Nah, doesn't make sense. I need actually extra energy, and Hollow 0-for-1 is negative energy. Is that the, yeah, it's negative energy. Hollow Turbo now. Play the Capacitor. Play Consume. Play the 0-for-1. Play the again. Play the Blind here. Play the Gopher here. It's 76 and we are still taking damage, but I can multicast. No Halo wouldn't play, but that's fine. Full block, and now we have the loop set up. It's like still has an issue that it has 1 focus source only, and having 1 focus source only is slightly unpleasant, as you can see. We play a lot of powers, but the only focus is the Consume, so we don't even block that much yet. So I could like a secondary focus source. Not sure. We know for sure there's always drawn to another power, so we can just shuffle now. 20. I guess I can weaken here with the 6 always, and let this draw some decay, and then we can use on buffer. Yeah, otherwise I can still play this, and then you can seek for a blind or the go for the eyes. You can seek for turbo as well. Maybe turbo is just the best, yeah. Probably just seek for turbo. And I mean you can see like how important this turbo is, yeah. This position. Like, we just need a small burst of energy, you know, in the opening turns. Now, of course, I draw 3 voids and it's not super pleasant, but we are set up, so I'm not taking that much damage. If I'm even taking damage, which I'm not. Now, focus source or just buy score? Yeah, sure. But score would be nice with the silver deer. Would be nice. Witness. Need to play cell repair before leaving, and we end with 4 HP for the fight. So 1 more time, and our passive output is... We block Giant Head like totally fine, yeah, with the 2 capacitor and the Consume eventually. The key word is eventually. We don't full block Giant Head like that quickly, so that fight can still be problematic. But we do have the buffer plus the buy time as well. That's okay, how's the run? Slightly unpleasant, but it's okay. I would say probably in this position is like maybe 7 out of 10. So there are problems to be solved and, you know, very obvious issues with the deck. But we have already have the potential output to win the run. It's just that there are a lot of issues, consistency issues especially, to solve. And the Kursky is making it worse, of course, to solve the consistency issues. claw. No sap relic, so we just kill now. 4 HP. That is green. The Steel Chaos has to be better than one of the memories, right? That's my consistency potion in case I break into 2. Now, the small problem is that this reprogram will not be removed with the cursor really bad. I guess I can even remove reprogram over the decay if I'm keeping the Steel Chaos. Because accidentally playing the reprogram, even from the Mayhem from Toolbox, for example, is really, really, really awful, you know? So it could be worse than the decay. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, take one the Steel Chaos. Yeah. Question mark. Giga rich and big, except that we have no shop. Like two shop is very, very far. I feel like it's not the best idea to take normalities. The Guardian. Apotheosis, we don't actually have energy in next turn, it can take the hit. Flash of Steel is guaranteeing the split and we never take damage anyway, so let's just take the Flash of Steel. Should have taken Apple, my bad. Think we consume now, sure. I can seek for the sick and then, yeah, seek for consume turbo. Turbo is pretty nice, huh? Turbo is like pretty nice. Let's play double Halo Wood now, right? And of course we don't take damage anymore. Yeah. Passive Blood Story 20, we had 2 buffer, this guy can never do anything, and then he just set and then dead. In fact, like, even if he does the 36, we full block. There's no side quest here, so we just kill and move on. What would I like? Like Incense Burner, I think would be kind of good, yeah. Yeah, I think I would like an Incense Burner, would be nice. Personally speaking. Should I have even taken that? I mean, we don't have a store. It's only a set repair, but should I have even taken that? It's probably fine. It's probably not that bad. Do I need more frost? We have a lot of off slots. Not that much energy though. In this cold snap minus, especially with the bottle cold snap already that we can loop after evoking the lightning. It's not that important to draw. Again, deck is still only having single focus source here, so not drawing into the consume is very, very bad for this deck. I think we should just try to draw into the consume. So this is a skip. I would assume it's just a skip. Okay, I mean, just collecting rare relics here. If we don't die here, of course, I hope we don't die to this fight. I'm going to spend 1 potion here if needed. I am perfectly willing to spend 1 potion here if needed. Because, you know, this turn immediately is already looking like a little bit suspicious, yeah? We do have a set repair and pantograph and the insect, but again, these hallway fights are not guaranteed to be going flawless. Triple cold snap here, I'm taking how much? I'm blocking for 9, I'm taking 23, yeah? Like cold snap, hollow cold snap, taking 23. We do have the buffer and the panache, and the next turn probably getting turbo and some off 1 as well, so we probably leave this fight with minus 16 if we don't use any potion. Minus 16, we are giga over healing here if we make it through, you know, like by this point. Like if I survive this elite on, I don't even know, like 10 HP or something, I'm probably still going to be full HP in entering boss gauntlet, yeah? Like the second fight at least. It's just that I guess if we have to give up this one elite here for the upgrade, it's not that bad because I can upgrade the. Yeah, we have upgrade on second sick, it's already quite strong. Upgrade on turbo is actually extremely good here. And if I upgrade turbo, I can always upgrade hit 6. Yeah, especially with the coordinate plus now, even in the puzzle, turbo upgrade is kind of strong. It doesn't really mean anything though, regarding how much HP I need in the act. If I want to go to the shot to remove the curse, that is. Using the steel clears now doesn't even guarantee anything though. Nah, I don't think so, right? I don't think so. If anything, maybe I use liquid memories. I think this potion is more important, yeah, the steel clears. I think the steel clears is more important than the liquid memories. So I would just use the liquid memories in this fight, maybe next turn, but not now. Ow! Attack 23. Okay, bottom decking both 6 and the turbo and the gopher. That's not great. Still bottom decking everything. Not great. How much am I taking this turn? And this is what I'm talking about. It's like consistency problem for this deck is very much an issue. Yeah? If I just play Equi Charge Battery, for example, and we can play multicast to block the panache. I block for 20, 31. 31, I'm taking 6. 6 more HP. So 35, 35, 42 HP. I leaving this fight with another relic. Maybe it's still fine. Potioning for using this potion for 6 seems kind of weird considering the panache is already proud. Let's just not do it yet. Okay, this is turbo is here. And then just consume now then. Consume, go ahead. Auto decay. This pull back 1, 2, 3, and we prop panache 1 time. Or is it 2 times? I play 1, 2, and we pull back 3 cards, and I play 2 more cards. Yes, I will actually prop panache twice. So FTL here is already enough. We can go for this, and they have 2 more energies. I can even prop more. Okay, fine. So we don't take damage anymore. Yeah. I can't even play the reprogram, so maybe I should have done that already. Might not want to play the reprogram anyway though. Like 1 energy you can play like yourself, maybe some other cards. Actually I have 6 energy right now, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then here 2. Yeah, okay, fine, reprogram. Holy reprogram. Oh yeah, fine. Turbo. And then go for here for next turn. And this, and then that, panache, and then overkill a little bit, but that's fine. We full block this. And so you have the double frost for next turn with the buffer in here. No need to play your lightning, yeah. It's still weakened. And have Hello World in play. And here's a buffer, so we don't take any more damage and leave this right at 42. Sure. Okay, another relic. Incense burner still welcome. Not decking both 6 by the way, it's fine. That's fine. And Sense Burner is still very much welcome. That does not look like an Sense Burner. In fact, it's completely worthless. So cool. This relic is totally empty. We are not going to live ever. It's green. I don't have energy though, but that makes the turbo upgrade even more important. Yeah, this actually just makes the turbo upgrade even more important. Snackoy, we don't have 0 for 1, but otherwise it's pretty horrible to use. Even in speed and shield, yeah, like you Snackoy into a sick and now you cannot even do anything. Like if the sick costs expensive. And we already have the puzzle turn 2 and reach plus 3, I think I just keep these, yeah. So I'm missing 2 relic events, pretty sad. Sensory Stone still around the corner, Golden Idol still around the corner. But now the good events ratio, yeah, it's like Golden Idol is 1, and then the Sensory Stone is 2, and then the other events like Red Mask is empty, Madness is empty, and the Falling, we don't have any base cards anymore. But I guess you can technically give up any attack because it has a cold snap. It's pretty sad, but any other attack can go. Letting go for would also be a little bit sad. Bullseye is a little bit sad, but for the most part it can go. If I ask for a Halo Wood, I can give that to. I don't need 2 Halo Woods. The power slot we have like Halo Wood is disposable. The skill slot, yeah, reprogram, chaos, maybe multi-cast, you can say that throw away, possible to throw away the zap, definitely. And the attack, you can give almost everything except this we don't want, and maybe these two we don't want. Rolling for the most part is like fine. I guess it's probably like 0.6, 0.7 positive. So it's slightly favored, yeah, for the thing here. But we do get question card value for these hallways as well. And of course, cell repair, we're missing some HP, so sometimes you can want to do here and heal. Sometimes you want to do here and get destroyed, and you need to use your pots, and then you're set. It's not too rare that we can go into the event and heal. I'm pretty sure I will skip this elite, by the way. Even if the elite is kind of free to fight, I'm pretty sure I will just skip it because the upgrade is very good. Like we upgrade turbo and upgrade second sig. And I need both of those before Act 4 happens, yeah? So you can like, one fire still needs to be recalled. I can skip every single elite in this act actually, except this one. Like we can do fire here, go here, and then do because this shop is not actually compulsory. Like you can open the chest and if the curse is really bad needs to be removed, you can still delay it, yeah? You take like some hallway fires, go to fire and go to this shop instead if the fire is so incredibly good. Which right now it's not. Right now I don't think it's worth it to do that because this fire is like so much stronger. You still get to remove the thing, you're exchanging like one fire for two elites. Which is not exactly a fair trade. The upgrade is not that strong. You still get the upgrade in Act 4 anyway. Not sure. Should I even go here? Hard to say. Maybe just use question card because I do want secondary focus source as well. Like quite important. Defect or second consume or by a score like all play. Sure. Yeah, let's just take the fire. We just kill two of you. Hopefully the one is not posing any issues. Violence doesn't actually pull any block. So it could be deep breath or +1. Okay. And hollow the thing as well. Yeah, turbo consume. Should I have done that because now I can beat cell repair a little bit more easily. I guess if I play this and it's not. Okay. Off one pull by turbo deep breath, which I don't really want to play. I set the buffer, which I should. The chaos could give lightning, but one lightning is 6 damage, 9 damage per turn, so it doesn't kill in 3 turns. We still draw into cell repair, yeah. Okay, that was fine. Yeah, cell repair is here, no sub relic, so we can just kill and move on. Die. That potion not needed. Upgraded cards. It's a green. We have like Giga Defect strip as well, because we have, you know, one go with the eyes on bullseye already. We have back on marbles, we have 2 box. We have all for 1. Let's go for it, like pretty damn good. And we are also short on energy, is another thing. We are short on energy as well. The thing with the second hologram though, is that if we never find a secondary focus source, playing hologram on the consume is actually like giga output. And of course otherwise you always have like holo turbo or something, yeah. Okay, always is a big word. We can just draw both holo on turn 1 and them like it's just set. But even then the worst is that we can still holo cold snap. Because cold snap is bottle. How is Awaken 1? Do I need a second go for Awaken 1 or not? Currently don't think so. The Awaken 1 can be a little bit strange for killing the cultists. It's not that easy with bottom deck consume while not taking a lot of damage. Holo is still better though, probably. The thing about hologram is that with liquid memory it does the same job one time, and it's a good enough potion that you can realistically keep it, yeah? So you could take the go of the eyes and claim that whatever this hologram is doing in Act 4, you can use liquid memories for that. But freeing up a potion slot for like Gameless Brew or Fairy or like Focus Spot or whatever could be better. I'll probably just take this. I'm not interested. Thinking ahead, sure. Can start this signature as well, but I'm just thinking ahead. Is this dead or not? Yes, so I can put the consume on top. Yeah, like this order. We full block exact, and then this also means that consume next turn is a clean, you know. We get rid of the lightning and not the frost, yeah. Okay, Sick is here. Sick for loop. No, loop is gone, so I can Sick for hologram and hollow the loop. I could take damage next turn, but usually it doesn't. And even if it does take damage next turn, it's not that much. Yeah? This turn it full blocks. I could take 2 damage, could taking 11 if this guy's attacking, but we also need to not draw anything at all, which, you know, it doesn't happen most of the time. And we did draw buffer, so it's protected. Yeah, now we can set up more frost, and then we cannot take damage anymore. Also, this off one is polymath weakness. Not that weakness is doing anything really. Can turbo here and then compound driver, probably not, because I would like to play more frost, and then they also need to play cell repair. Also, we had no rush, and passive block is already 25. But yeah, only setting up around 30 passive block in the first deck cycle, if we do not hollow consume, is actually quite bad for the endgame, especially like even Giant Head is already not that easy. If we bottom deck and shuffle our consume, for example, and no hologram on it. And especially in Act 4, yeah? Which is why fighting secondary focus source is kind of important. I can't under kills next turn, we have no self relic, Circle already played. Die. Garbage, unless you tell me double energy is something, which it is. We are short on energy like crazy, and we have a turbo as well. The script, generally extremely good, as long as my liquid memories is still around. Yeah, lazy like extremely good with double hologram liquid memories, as long as the potion is there, so that I cannot just scrape into double hologram and I'm just set. But you scrape to turbo, you scrape to the sick, you scrape to, you know, like mainly just turbo in the sick. But yeah, go for the eyes, FTL, get rid of some bad cards as well. But you can miss a consume sometime, and consume is a bit too important. Yeah, probably just take double energy instead. We have the scheme here too. Double energy green would be like so freaking sick, but it's not. And we can make it green now compared to the turbo, but turbo can be played a lot of times. I guess the thing about double energy being green is that O1 can pull it back. Yeah, if it's on an early turn, it's bad, and you draw into an O1, you can O1 into double energy, and then you spend 2 energy on O1. Therefore, the double energy gives you nothing. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's an amazing line. Yeah, from 4 base, so you get nothing. Yeah, probably not. With double energy now, turbo upgrade maybe is less urgent. I could see upgrading second sick first. Let's just go here, upgrade second sick. I already say I would never really fight this because the upgrade is too strong. Not that the elite is scary or anything, but I think the upgrade is a little bit too strong. Yeah, that hasn't changed. So we go here and upgrade the sick. And yeah, I fight the elite now. Oh, we take Nick for the sick. Sick for second sick. And sick for like 3 cards of turbo double energy consume could be what I get here, which I think I will. I think I will do that. Let's just go off, you know, this turn. Yeah, double energy consume. Energy, 10 energy, pretty nice. Him. Consume. Go ahead it. FTL doesn't draw anymore, but that's fine. I want to, you know, loop frost for next turn, so let's do like this. Loop like capacitor. I can take puzzle right now instead of equipping. Is that better or not? Because keeping this in here can multicast next turn. And my puzzle is still intact. Oh yeah, do I play 6 cards? Yeah, right. Back to the question, do I play 6 cards per turn or not? As I said, I only have 1 good turn per fight, so let's not make the good turn like unplayable. I have like 1 good turn per fight. Also, we have like potions. Yeah, sure. This is going to be better, but going to be a lot worse. We just set up like 20 passive block already, and now can play buffer. Buffer, we are losing both stacks here though, but I guess it's fine for the most part. Yeah. I don't mind using both buffer stack here. Yeah. Claw. Which, by the way, actually plays because the claw damage is enough to kill here. Die. 2 holograms. I guess we can play this. Yeah, we will be able to heal here and not take any damage. That's great. And I'll be able to heal and not take any damage. Yeah, calendar is killing them very soon. Holy reprogram. Ah, that's a gigabit. Okay, this mate is like so freaking strong when it's bit. It's 0 cost block with all for 1, yeah? Freaking green block 16. Unfortunately, it's already blocked after I play some towers, so and I have a feeling that after I play some towers, I'm mostly fine, you know? I need to be able to already play the powers, and then it's like very strong scaling, very strong block that also gives me damage because it means I can play all for 1 without worrying about bit of death or whatever, yeah? The 0 for 1 to go with like some go with the eyes and maybe some turbo and then pull back the 16 freaking block force field. Terrible draw in early turns, also yeah, probably not falling for the bait even though it's green. What about this barrage? Don't need, right? We have the bond scale for hard damage already, and this can block 4 cycles fairly comfortably after setting up. Which means this is already 200 damage at 192. And we have another 52 here, so we already deal 244 damage to the heart by doing nothing. In fact, this is also 8 damage. It could be 12 sometimes. It probably will be 12 because we play Coast Down on turn 1. So we have like 256 free damage against the heart by doing effectively nothing. If we can block 4 cycles. And I'm sure that 4 cycles can deal 550, right? If this I cannot deal 450 damage to 550 damage to the heart in like what 15 turns or so, it's quite a sad story, you know. So I don't need this barrage for hard damage, yeah. Maybe for speed and shield damage when Akabeko barrage will never land because the cold snap ops. I mean, we don't really have ops without playing attacks. So Akabeko barrage is simply just not happening. Yeah, let's just skip, yeah. Let's just skip. Even though this is like pretty juicy, it's just not good. Because the powers in our deck already block a lot. To be fair though, this could be blocked in case you're bottlenecking the force field, but adding this card to not force field, bottlenecking your consume. But adding this to your deck actually makes you bottleneck consume more often, so you know. Probably not. Settlement of Doom. Rich. And this apotheosis is pretty good, by the way. Just to let you know, this apotheosis is like pretty good. On the other hand, is rich. 20 gold. How risky is this elite? Because the go is playing, we can use the go always. We will remove a curse here. Most likely, unless the I don't even know what needs to happen when we don't remove the curse, but usually we have to pay 75 here. And I'm making currently 75, so this kind of grid gold doesn't really do anything unless the chest has gold. But if the chest has gold, like small chest, for example, common relic gold, like 20, 25 gold, it can actually make me buy a rare relic while still removing. Rich. Hopefully not Giga Stupid, because you know, it could be Giga Stupid. XecnaR once again showing why is like maybe the worst relic in the game, but sure. As it cannot loop lightning for next turn, yeah. This is just Cold Snap, Hollow Cold Snap loop, ignoring both capacitors or what's going on. We have another hologram to pull back the capacitor. I can kill both daggers of course, but not taking puzzle seems a little bit strange. Because yeah, I would like to take puzzle and draw into my 6 and then suddenly we can have a good turn, you know. Sure. And this hologram is not green, so it actually takes 2, yeah. If this hologram is green, we would full block. But it's not green. And the lightning cannot really kill here. If the lightning hits here is good though, because this guy would kill itself. Which I would like to not having to deal with this next turn. Ideally is that it kills itself and then we gain draw anyway. Yeah, of course not. I mean, the puzzle draw into my 6, so you know. I would have drawn into it anyway though, but with the co-headed. But then I need to play co-headed. And yeah, here's another citation, another demonstration of killing front dagger first, and she resummons on turn 2 and you can block this, yeah? I hope we can block this, but in order to block this I need to evoke this anyway, so maybe it dies randomly and she summons 2 new daggers regardless. But okay, here we seek for turbo and double energy once again. And another card is probably just consumed. Yeah, it's a 3 combo card, you know. With double seek, you can seek for 3 cards and 1, 2, 3. So that doesn't really function without these cards, so you know, just do that. Seek for seek and turbo. Play the turbo, seek for double energy consume. Once again, we have 10 energy, which is not that much energy, mind you. It's still some, but it's not that much. Okay, did not kill this dagger, so if we can block this turn, it would be great. Play the Equi. I kind of want to play the consume now because I can hollow the capacitor sometimes. 6 energy, even if I spend 5 energy here, we can still block, that's fine. Yeah, probably fine. Can just play like hit sinks. Should I play hit sinks? What does hit sinks even do? Not much, right? Maybe I might as well play like Hello World. I'm retaining this hand, so Hello World is just giving me a card instead of whatever in here. And if I draw into some cards I don't want to play this turn, then you know, just bet next turn either way. Maybe just play hit sinks, yeah. Scheme. Okay, no hologram, that's fine I guess. Still retaining this hand. We need to block like what? This is 43. Okay. And buffer next turn. And buffer now as well. Lose on buffer stack. Maybe just stronger. Multicast, don't really care, yeah? So just play multicast now and exhaust it. Not exhaust, but get rid of the thing in my hand. And yeah, here once again you can see killing the front dagger makes her summon 1 less. Because she goes before this guy kills itself. So she only has 1 empty slot to summon. Which is very good. Yeah, boom. Okay. Yeah, that's mostly fine. Not totally fine, but mostly fine. The off one is pulling back a lot of damage here, so we can probably kill like kind of all the daggers. Off one's pulling 1, 2, 3, yeah? So I can play it immediately. No, I need to play 1 more card first. Guess it's this. Off one goes here. And the FTL goes here. Over and go here. Play the turbo. This thing is in play, so play this Hello World. And use the last buffer stack as well, but let's do this. Yeah. There's this full blocks, and then we can bullseye here. Okay. Good. Agent stable, then we're 7-8 months, special load. Hologram is literally the bottom card, which, you know, slightly annoying, but I guess you can deal with it. Because I have heatsinks in play, and heatsinks is not upgraded. I can hollow the capacitor. Playing capacitor, if it draws the void immediately, I can still kill this, yeah? So no problem, even though there are a bunch of voids. Lightning Orb, sure. Set up more frost, weaken her. So we don't even lose a buffer here, and fight's under control. Yeah, fight is already under control now. And yeah, if she resummons, she dies, the thing dies to calendar, yeah. And either way, passive output is a lot. You can see setting up the passive block here is not so quick for this deck, even with the double sick, yeah, to play the second consume. Ah. Right, I actually forgot about the kind of grid. Okay, we are on a timer here. We're on a timer. Very, very, very big timer. And we did not draw the skin to shuffle out the garbage, and she multi-hits. That's a small problem. I do make one random card. I can play the reprogram here to lessen the lightning damage. You ever see that? You actually intentionally play the thing for your off to be weaker, yeah? So that if the thing hits her twice, then maybe... If she resummons next turn, maybe she can like not die. Maybe. Okay, lightning miss for one time, that's good. That's also why we leave the daggers alone, yeah? So that she doesn't like randomly die. Now we need to kill some daggers, but it's okay. Actually... No, this doesn't work, and I have a freaking loop. Okay, hello world. Scheme. I can. The thing is that she's on 1 HP. Yeah, she will just be on 1 HP, so I should not even kill the dagger here, and let's just let it kill itself. And then hopefully the lightning also hits here, and then we can do something else. But evoking this right now... Actually, no, evoking this right now, there's a 50% chance that it hits here, otherwise she's still alive on 1, so we have 1 more turn. Okay, I think we should try to evoke this lightning. By doing cold snap or cold snap. Yeah, I think we should cold snap or cold snap here. Okay, don't do it. No! She's still alive, but okay, please resummon. Okay, resummoning. 1 more turn, no? Next turn she will most likely attack. She can still resummon again, but you know, we don't have time anymore, yeah? It's very, very important. Stupid. Okay, we also draw the thing. Oh, good, rich. Okay, that was pretty scary, but you know, we prevailed. Upgraded, probably not. Electro... We literally just fought the Retromancer in the axe, so I don't know what the hell this Electro is really doing. Oh yeah, you see the reprogram, yeah? Without the reprogram, she also dies with the lightning, yeah, and the taunts. Oh good. Oh yeah, this Electro is just for what, speed and shield? Do we have speed and shield damage issue? Unfortunately, yes. And the thing about speed and shield is that with double sick, multicast, turbo double energy, we can actually burst them immediately with Electro. Like we take this Electro, if we draw some of the as a setup, like some consume or multicast or whatever in hand, yeah, we can just set up an instant kill on them, and then Pantograph will heal full. Because you can multicast Electro Lightning for like what, 10 energy or so. Even in the hard fight, it's not such a bad draw. And we have the heat sinks, and turbo will be green in deck 4. Or double energy will be green either way. I think turbo upgrade should be stronger than double energy though. Yeah, turbo upgrade should be strong in double energy because it makes off 1 gain energy as well, and it also makes the hologram a bit better. Also, it's replayable. You know? It's like you play double energy 1 time, it's freaking gone. So this is only for speed and shield burst. I don't think it does anything else, but that's a pretty good use, you know, to burst speed and shield. Considering the hard fight, we already have we have HP from this, and the souvenir as well, the block first cycle. I think it's okay, right, to take this electro. Hopefully not Giga stupid, yeah? It could be Giga stupid, because there's a brick in basically every other fight except the speed and shield. Because there's a weapon, we have bag of marbles, Akabeko 2 box, so I hope that we don't need to play this against the Awakened one, because again, setting up passive block against the Awakened one is not that easy with one consume only. And we need to play like quite a few powers, yeah? So that fight actually can deal real kind of dangerous amount of damage to me sometimes. And yeah, Astro, probably Electro is still fine. Had to open the chest, and yeah, I think we go this chest. Mastery. I don't actually need to remove these decays at all, yeah? They can even stay here, both of them. I do see a small problem with keeping 2 decays. 1 decay is fine. 1 decay would never screw me with the puzzle because we always can play the cold slam on turn 1 and it blocks 2. Now here's the problem. If I drop 2 decays with only the cold slam in hand and everything else doesn't block and the 2 box doesn't block, I will just lose 3 draws. So when real effect, it's transformed into 2 burns. Yeah, we haven't first spear and shield yet and there's already 2 burns in my deck. But yeah, sure. We still go in, see the shop and maybe remove depending on what else is in the shop. Chest doesn't have go, by the way. Because the chest doesn't have go and there's no hand of wit here, we cannot remove and buy a rare relic, but I can still just buy a rare relic if the relic is strong enough. So we'll see how strong it is. Okay, now energy now and just go a little bit, which I think it would do. I think I should just take this hit as well. Ow! I hit a sick. Oh yeah, putting double energy also makes it compare the turbo is also worse if you are drawing in the bad order like this, for example. Like the wrong order, not the bad order, yeah, but the wrong order. Because again, turbo is much easier to just pull back and then play. If you pull back double energy, you are losing energy immediately, so that's not the preferred choice regardless. But yeah, sick for like the sick and turbo. Sick for consume capacitor probably now. Loop here, I cannot hollow the consume, but I can hollow a frost off. Which for the most part is like fine. And we have buffer, and yeah, there's some go for as well. So even if I don't draw into buffer this turn, I'm still like okay. Full block, yeah, even if I draw decay there. And 0 for 1 here, yeah sure, why not? If I draw anything I would like to play, I can play it. I don't mind playing this. It's dead to calendar soon. Yeah. So repair here. Cell repair is not play. Okay, I just noticed something disturbing. I thought cell repair is already play for some reason, but it's not. Ah. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. It's fine. Oh, skip here as well. Slightly unlucky. Yeah? If I don't play the buffer, can I take damage? We take we block for yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 40 only. One Halo in play. That 3 turns or 3 turns would also repair. It was always die to calendar, yeah, because between the bronze scale and the calendar, it cannot survive. Yeah, 2 more turns until it's dead. Could play this 0 for 1. Yeah, just draw 1 more card. Oh, it always dies this turn, so hopefully I can heal 7. Okay, all good. Never worried. We are probably overhealing in the act anyway, but you know, just in case this fight goes super wrong. Thinking though, yeah, exactly on time. Thank you. I mean, still +2 at least. Not taking this, not taking that. Yeah, not taking this, not taking this as well. +2. Oh, there's nothing. There's no super giga rare relic here to buy, so probably we can remove a decay. Secret technique is essentially a mirror sick. It's weaker, but it is just another sick to draw into. You can take kunai as well. Kunai 0 for 1 bomb, you know, like. Yeah, kunai 0 for 1, and we have like the hologram, one charge battery only, though in the equi, yeah, probably not. Another loop. I think I should just buy the technique though. If I buy technique and remove, and how is it? And ignore the second loop, for example, it was upward, it's pure probably going on energy and not the second loop. Is that true? Second loop is so much output, but I still need to just double play the thing. I can double play the thing one time though. Yeah, can make multicast, yeah, probably not. Remove VK. I think remove VK will reprogram still even with the distill chaos. So the worst is losing one focus and the speed and shield is fine. It's not that bad. And we can remove the thing in Act 4 as well. But for now I just remove the curse. There's no there's no potential for, you know, the curse remove shrine. If I buy the technique here, we make another 37 plus 35, roughly 72 gold. 72 gold, 180 removes 100, so I could remove, or I could just buy a relic if it's strong, but not rare relic. If I leave the shop right now, we have rare relic threshold in Act 4. But rare relic threshold in Act 4 is no longer that strong, yeah, because Incense Burner is not as good. Incense Burner is no longer as good. Yeah, the last time I said that Act 4 shop has like one Lizard Tail Incense Burner. I claim that rare relic in Act 4 shop is not as good. The last time I said that it was Incense Burner Lizard Tail in the Act 4 shop. And it is okay, it's okay. Oh yeah, this secret thing is like pretty damn fast, you know. It's just another roll for sick, and drawing the sick is such a massive deal in this pot. And I can still buy shop relic, common relic in Act 4, yeah? So the runic capacitor, the orrery, the frozen eye, they can still all show up. They do also a close uncommon relic threshold to be fair, so like mummified hand you cannot buy an Act 4 shop. And yes, mummified hand is pretty freaking good in this spot. And we do see like 2 more uncommon relics here, so you know the pool is a little bit smaller. Yeah, like you see 1 common, uncommon, 2 uncommon, 3 uncommons, 4 uncommons, 5 uncommons, 6, 7. So 7 uncommons already here. So shifting over perhaps 60 months, Mr. Lord. Testing see if ban. If you're a ban, you cannot see the stream. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how it would show up yet. If you actually ban, but you know, it did tick the option that if you log in and ban, you actually have to watch like without your account. Otherwise, you're not allowed. Liquid technique. If I top deck 6. Then I guess I top deck 6, so you know that's when secret technique would be bad, yeah. But then I top deck my 6. Yeah, I guess. So I guess the question is just that is this better consistency for the 6 just good enough already? Because I think the answer is actually yes, because we can simply just liquid memories that consume one time and the hard setup is finished immediately. In fact, if I take a technique that's pretty likely for the turbo and the double energy is lining up together, I could even see taking a second loop. Considering the hard fight, the moment we draw the consume, we have 6 focus. Then with quad loop, 6 focus, a bunch of op slots, we can just sit there and the hard will kill itself to taunts and some lightning. Now, of course, if we buy the loop here, we cannot buy anything in Act 4 shop except a potion or a remove. I can still buy a potion or remove. On average, like that's on average. It's below row go here, then I cannot. But I can make the upgrade on the second loop instead of the energy to have 4 loops instead of 2 into in the hard fight or in the spear and shield. In the spear and shield, the loop is probably not a good draw though, and it's still very dependent on drawing the consume. Yeah, like this deck is extremely dependent on drawing the consume. If you don't draw consume, the deck does not function. Especially if I take the second loop, the problem gets even worse. And I also lose my upgrade. Okay, sounds kind of bad now that I say it like that. Yeah, it closed the Act 4 shot completely, and it also makes the potential draw problem get even worse. My music? No, I never listen to any music when I'm playing this game. At least on stream. Off stream, I listen to like a lot of nonsense. But on stream, I always play in silence. You guys hear the game sound, but I'm hearing nothing. I'm not wearing my headphone. I don't have any background noise. Vocaloid? No, Vocaloid is like what, 10 years ago. Nowadays I don't really listen to Vocaloid. But yeah, just stick with technique and then just leave the other things alone. I don't need this bow lightning, right? For hard damage. Yeah, we already have one bow lightning. I don't need. Move on and then go to this pass. We can always get more gold, yeah, from the toolbox and the crit. You can get more HP. Getting 1 brick for 6 max HP after I just paid 200 gold for secret technique sounds a terrible idea. So let's not. Yeah, sounds like a completely awful idea. Let's just still draw 1 card. There's 1 random card. I would like to draw on my technique or my sick. Or not. Can take 3 damage, I guess. We play Consume Equi, just take 3. That is overdrawing though, so my puzzle only draws a little bit. But if I don't play Consume Equi, I mean I can play like Cold Snap first to change the intent. Maybe it rolls into the biggest hit. We need to roll back again and it can roll into Curse. That's kind of annoying in this hand. That's kind of annoying in this hand. I feel like I should play the Flash of Steel though, because next turn, freaking again, next turn is actually really bad if we only draw 6 cards. Is it that bad? Maybe it's not that bad. It's like 7 cards anyway, with Flash of Steel is drawing 1 more. Maybe it's fine. Consume Equi. Okay, oh good. Oh yeah, with the technique and double sick, if we draw like this, we can even get 1 more card in the combo. We can get 1 more card in the combo as well, which is great. Technique for turbo. And then sick for double energy. Yeah, this double energy is doing like amazing. Which is not too unexpected really. And then Cold Snap first. Hollow Cold Snap again, but I think I should Hollow Consume. Yeah, so I sick for Cold Snap. Actually, I don't really want to reroll this intent. I just keep the Cold Snap in here, get like cool-headed or something. So get cool-headed and loop, maybe. Go. Yeah, play loop. Capacitor, play Hollow, play Consume, play cool-headed, blocking full, yeah? And then now I can play Capacitor, hit sinks. Yeah, and we are set up by turn 2. Not bad. Now I just need to not get Curse, which hopefully is easy. I can Hollow Consume again, but this passive block was already enough, so I should probably deploy Hello World to decrease the chance of getting Curse. The Chaos, okay, more Frost. I could be forced into a Curse sometimes, which hopefully doesn't happen, but if it does happen, I'm not that upset. I would be slightly annoyed, but I'm not that annoyed if I'm forced into a Curse. To the end, no problem. are a lot of attacks here, so if start with curse could be some issue, but we still have the double Halo Wood. Also, it's dead next turn. Okay, all good. Yeah, no curse, yeah. And in fact, no, not at all. Even though the game, this is one of the more annoying things, right? Because the game is telling you that yeah, the enemy is intends to inflict a negative effect, but your artifact doesn't freaking work. The game is just lying to you, you know. Also, all of these go first. As the calendar goes, and then this lightning goes, and then he will curse me. But I still play an attack. Like why? Yeah, being paranoid. Now the Frost Orb, not actually needed. I think we have enough Frost Fuel already for the current deck, even though we have a lot of off slots potentially. And the max HP is good, it just buys me time to set up. +2. Elite immediately, in case that this elite goes so freaking wrong that I need to get to use a potion, and I can fill back potions in these nodes. Also, if you see me like potion bell or something, then we again have time to fill potions. Or it gives me like some more bang or whatever, then we also have time. Like one more floor. Or the prayer wheel, like if something like freaking prayer wheel shows up here, at least we get one floor value. That's sure. Let's take a lead down here. The Mancer, we have the Electro now. Enlightenment, my blast. Enlightenment is not likely to play, but it could play sometimes. My blast is not actually playing at all though, because I don't want to kill 2 decks, but I'm only going to kill 1. And if I just take Enlightenment, because the other 2 are like not good. Ah, we play exactly the same line. We play exactly the same line as last time. You see, hologram minus again. Yeah? So it's like cold snap, cold snap, and then we take 2. Hopefully I don't break though. If I break next turn, sad things happen, but again we just kill the front. This guy has more HP this time though, so even if the lightning hits, he doesn't kill himself. But yeah, the Marble Sakabeko and the Insect are doing great to just have one cold snap and you kill a 25 HP dagger, that's pretty good. Is Halo Word stronger? Is his thing stronger? We do already draw 8, and maybe Skim Plus is in hand with our other stuff, and I would prefer his things over Halo Wood. We have a lot of powers in here as well, probably his things, right? Well, isn't that a problem? We have Pantograph. Yeah, isn't that's a problem. Yeah, bottom decking, and this is what the why Act 4 is like kind of scary in this position needs to be carried. Is that even with this end the puzzle, we simply can just not draw anything. Well, this turn for now is okay though. It's like Cold Snap is killing here, and then we can always do Capacitor to consume. Capacitor does draw +1 with the Pantograph and the Ornithopter and the Cell Repair. There's no way in hell we're using any potion here, yeah. Unless I'm dying next turn, hopefully not. And we play Cold Snap first because I want 3 Frost, maybe Frost in front of the loop as well, and then Capacitor and see. I have seen that bricked, but yeah, consume. Unless I want the Muzai here, but the consume not being played is unacceptable. Yeah? So we are taking how much? Is 13. I'm taking 37. Well, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. And next turn is still only draw 5 this time. Yeah? I'm only drawing only 5 cards the next turn, and then these guys are going in. Still, like you could liquid memories here, but I don't think so. We just take the hit. We have Pantograph. Let's use Pantograph. Ow! And that's half my HP gone. Yeah? I still don't draw into my stuff. Yeah, nice bottom deck, but at least he resummons and doesn't attack, so I can just buffer, these hits. I can play Scheme first as well, which maybe I will. Ah, the Electro, like doing nothing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Electro being like completely worthless. Is it worthless? I guess it's not, because I could play Electro and it could kill here because it's 6 damage and it kills the next wave. Nice bottom deck, by the way, look at this. Oh, sure, then when the farms out 11 months, special lot. But yeah, look at this bottom deck. My energy, both cards are bottom deck, yeah, and then bottom deck, all my consistency as well. Like 2 6 secret technique and 2 energy cards. Oh, isn't that great? So I could Electro, Ball Lightning, go for the eyes, or like some dual cards or something in setup for the next kill. Or I can simply just play Buffer. Buffer is losing both Buffer stack right now and it still only draws 1. But I can always play the 1 card I draw, I guess. Sure. Oh, we can save on Buffer stack here by doing go for bot landing FTL on this, which I think I will do. Don't really want to draw any extra card from now, yeah. Die. Go for here doesn't save either. I guess I could go for her, but I need to redraw into my cell repair. Yeah, here's finally the cards. A bit late, but you know, better late than never, I guess, is what they say. I should probably play Electro now, though. Yeah, I think I should play Electro right now. Take for capacitor. And I loop. Even though I would like to hollow consume, I think I should just hollow Electro. Don't I hollow Electro? Next turn we have like Giga, some Giga turn as well. But I could just hollow consume now and kill one dagger anyway with the 041. But yeah. Maybe it's fine to just hollow consume. Is it fine? It doesn't look that fine. Let's just, okay, never mind. Let's hollow Electro. We still have 1 buffer, so you know, even if we don't full buffer, it's okay. But we don't kill this dagger, it gets very messy. Now the problem with playing Electro is that my cell repair can easily be missed, yeah? Yeah, my cell repair can easily be missed here. That's okay. I guess I can still play my consume, huh? Like this. Consume means she dies even faster though, but we don't have that many cards in here. Yeah, like these daggers are dead. Calendar is coming in soon, which I don't really want it to go in, you know. What you do? Die. Okay. I don't miss a repair, and of course the new dagger is a kill instantly at 27. No Sap Relic, so yeah, we just move on. 42 HP, could be a lot worse, could be a lot better. Next one she always dies. Nothing else to do here. Yeah, die. Ha! See, I did say that some Relic will just play on this floor, and here you go, 2 HP. By doing the elite first. Okay, whatever. +2 is +2, you know, +2 is +2. Ah. Oh, that's a bit too much energy. Oh, the KMX, by the way, the KMX. Oh, that's a bit too much energy, I think. Do not take. Yeah, I think that's just a little bit too much energy. That does mean that the turbo upgrade is not so necessary in Act 4, though. And we can upgrade something like... What should I upgrade in Act 4 then? The heat sinks, yeah, for example. Yeah, if you make so much energy now, you can take the heat sinks upgrade and then play your entire deck. Potentially. Ancient Potion already have this turn, they don't have a bias call. So what's the reason to take the Ancient Potion here? And there's not, right? Yeah, then next draw, literally next draw we see a bias call. From the card reward question card. And then I'm just sad. But yeah, like, right now this potion doesn't really do anything. And these potions are actually important and good. Hopefully don't die here. Okay, it's only 29, it's not that bad. It's only 29 guys, it's only 29. But yeah, deep breath over the Jack, I would assume. Any energy? Ah, okay, they're all dead, yeah, no problem. Yeah, they're all dead. There's no issue here, calm down guys, they're all dead. We stick 3 cards, so I would like Abrogate the Seek, Aggregate, Cell Repair. Do I need Cell Repair? I mean, yes, kind of. Okay, fine. Just Seek for, first of all, yeah, second Seek and Aggregate. Boom, 13 energy. Now what? Because I need to place a repair, but if I don't get like Electro multicast, they don't like die instantly. If I just get Electro, are they still dead? They are, right? I mean, they are still dead. Yeah, if we can get Electro and Cell Repair now and then consume Electro. Consume Electro is already evoking 11 and we evoking both another times of 33 away. Yeah, they're like giga dead. Team first? Nah, no need. They don't need that. They're dead with this hand. Cell Repair Electro. And that's like consume, play Electro, like Cell Repair, play Doom and Gloom, yeah, they're dead. And I play my Cell Repair already. Okay, all good. And now we heal. Garbage, +2. Death Trap, avoided. Yeah, and now Pantograph. We enter this with full HP. Draw 3. Oh, nice Electro, thank you. Exactly what I need. That's fine, we have Pantograph for next fight. Okay, fine, the Electro has done okay. It's not even what it's picked for, you know? So if it performs in the fight that it wasn't even picked for, then I guess it's doing fine. I just hope that it doesn't like Giga Brick me and Spear and Shield all the hard fight because it was picked for the Spear and Shield for us to maybe kill it. There's your Doom? Nah, and with that turn 1 you don't really take damage to your wounds anyway, you know, because you can, yeah, even Hollow Doom and Gloom at 27 already, holograms at 42 AoE, they're like giga dead. You don't really take damage to your wound, you draw 6 on turn 1. You don't really take damage to anything you draw 6 on turn 1 really with this deck, which is why, you know, passing the Bottle Lightning in the shop was like so freaking sad. That yeah, I bought like Capacitor Super D instead because our output against Collector was lacking. But just imagine now if I have a Bottle 6 instead of whatever this is, and we have a Artifact Pot, because the Spear and Shield will never be an issue with Bottle 6. And they have Artifact Pot to the hard fight, and this run is already over, we already won. But now we still need to be scared that I just bottleneck all these 3 cards like the Retomancer fight in Act 4. Because my 6 is not bottle. Okay, here it seems pretty clear what I do. I consume Local Snap and we take like what, 19. Yeah, sure, consume Local Snap, yeah. Ow. Let's see the original goal. What happens after this dies or what? First of all, it will not die, but let's assume that somehow it does. Because you know, someone like freaking hack into my PC and make me lose a run. It's probably Ironclad. I think it will be Ironclad, but we'll see. My TL1 draw, it doesn't cost me. Actually, nah, it doesn't cost me Aggregate energy, so I can FTL first. Yeah, with technique for the sick. Take for Aggregate. Sick, and get the Aggregate +5. And now I can seek for double energy hit sinks or something. I can double energy hit sinks here. Draw here first. And equip this hand. I want to get rid of the lightning now, but we can draw 2 with this first because energy is still not being played. Battery, two-handed. Capacitor, only hissings minus, and yeah, hollow consume. And we are fully set up here by turn 2. Well, not fully, we have another capacitor here. I really wonder though, because looking at this, I do see that the hissing is just overdrawing by a lot, yeah? How stupid is it to just upgrade output? Because I can upgrade the other capacitor. I can upgrade the other capacitor because I do see here that, you know, capacitor upgrade is still playing. Why don't we just upgrade the other capacitor deck for? How stupid is it? Because I think I'm doing it, no? It sounds like nonsense, dude. It actually sounds like complete nonsense to do that. Yeah, actually just sounds like complete utter nonsense, but his thing is overdrawing, yeah? His thing for the most part is overdrawing. It would not overdraw if we draw the his things first though, and then we bottleneck the other cards. It's only overdrawing when this kind of turn already happens. There's on turn 2 I puzzle into my sick, but that is the case, that guy is already winning the fight instantly, so I should not think about that, really. Yeah, if this exact kind of case doesn't happen, then hissing upgrade is still strong. Maybe it's still hissing. Sure, okay, fine. Probably still hissing. Yeah, also almost talk myself into some like complete nonsense here, but you know, waking up. And waking up, because the order where hissing upgrade is bad would be either when it's bottom deck, which you know cannot help it, like what can you do, right? But the other case is that on turn 2 I puzzle into the Giga 6 already and then I overdraw. But wow, then I have a 6 on turn 2 and then I win the fight instantly. That's probably not what I should be playing around. That said though, you can see here on turn 2, I'm not actually full blocking, yeah? Even with like a billion energy in the 6 here, and I potentially am facing 65 damage in turn 2 against PN Shield. I don't have an algorithm or glacier or a chill or bias cock or something to burst block so easily. There could be an issue even if I draw 6 on turn 2 sometimes, hopefully not. Yeah, hopefully not. And Chaos here, but I think I just want to cook with Dooming Loom. Should I play this first because we don't use artifact or anything else, so you know, might as well just play it for 1 strength. Oh wait, no, worth it, yeah. That's why I'm saying the upgrade is probably on the heavy gate now. I was thinking whether I can make it on the capacitor instead, but that doesn't make a ton of sense. Does it not make a ton of sense? Like, upgrading the capacitor here, you can see we do want to consume 1 more time, and we want to consume 3 times probably. And then the upgrade would give me either 11 block or more importantly 12 damage per turn with the bow lightning. And the hard fight will go a bit long, but we already say our passive damage is 250 already from relics, yeah? Bronze skill 192. Yeah, bronze skill 192, calendar 52, Akabeko also like 8 or probably 12. So we already have 250 damage for free without doing anything. No need, right? No need. No need capacitor, yeah, for the hard fight. I hope that's true, by the way. If it's wrong, I would be extremely sad, but it's probably true. Off 1 pulls back, FTL, go for the eye, so we just strip artifact instantly. Oh, I can shuffle. I guess I can off 1 first and shuffle. I shuffle this in, no? So like that. Edit. Hello World. Out here. I guess we play another Hello World then. Chaos, don't really want to play Chaos, so let's just not. No sad relic, so we can just kill them both and get out. But I don't want to take any more damage. Off 1 pulls, FTL, turbo, not in the go further. Fine. No need to put more turbos in. I want to consume 1 more time. Let's play Equi now so I can bullseye this next turn. Can prepare a new Dark Orb as well, but no, don't need to do that yet. Yeah. Bullseye, zoom. Uh, 42 only, so this is still fine. Would not be fine after 1 more buff though, but even then, if we take more damage, Pentagram is still healing full, so it's fine. Calendar. Yeah, if we take damage in here, it's only 4, yeah? And I need to Giga Brick. Also multicast here to avoid that. There's nothing else to do, just multicast and get out. Yeah, and Pantograph here is full. It's not even the awakened one. Not that this fight is like totally easy, but it's not as troublesome maybe, I think. At least I think so. So it's not as troublesome. It could be wrong. And in this side we cannot play reprogram, yeah, because I have to keep the thing. Should I play turbo here or not? I can play 4 cards and turn and just take puzzle, or I can play 6 cards to have a slightly better of order with Frost Dark. We don't have Mule tickets, so HP loss here is real, unfortunately. Like no Eternal Fighter, no Mule ticket, HP loss here real unless we overheal with Pentagram and Spear and Shield. We do have Blood Vial a little bit, and Ornithopter a little bit too. And this position is probably more suitable for the Steel and Shield fight and not the hard fight. So we do have quite a large room, yeah, quite pretty big room for error, but not that big. I think I should just, yeah, Snap, Hollow, Snap. I could Hollow Wood Instinct for a bit more, but I think setting up 2 Frost is more important. I guess I could steal Turbo Doom here, yeah, 6 cards only. Let's keep 8 cards. Let's keep 8 cards. Keep 8 cards. Okay, Artifact is here. Forecast next turn on my 6th turn is not big, huh? Now with that said though, this draw against the Awakened one, I guess then we can Hollow. I guess we can Doom and Gloom, Akabeko. And turn 2 is still Awakened. Yeah, Awakened 1 is kind of already dead, but this guy is like going in. Yeah, 5 cards next turn only, but we're not vulnerable at this Artifact. Okay, buffer is here. Unfortunately, if I play 5 cards, all my Frost would be gone. And there's no more Frost in here, so I cannot even play that. How should I do it? Like, buffer is definitely played here, but how many cards should I play? Yeah, I should have played 1 more card last turn, then I can play like 1, 2, 3, 4 here, you know, everyone's happy. Now I cannot. Or 5, yeah, kill your Frost, right? And then nothing could go wrong, right? Well, literally there's no more Frost in here. That's exactly what you should do. No. Yeah, this is definitely play, I'm just wondering whether I play this or not, yeah? We only draw 4 cards next turn, you see. But a lot of these cards are combo cards. Like for example, if we draw Technique, I would like to... Capacitor 1 card, Hologram 2 cards, Consume 3 cards, and Technique or Sick could be 4. Yeah, I think 4 cards is fine. Let's not play the Hello World. We have 1 buffer stack. Seek is working, right? Because we can seek for capacitor hologram, and then we play capacitor, and then we hologram for the consume. That's 4 cards. Seek is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and the consume is 4. We spend every single energy. And I would use the last buffer because it goes to 10 times 3, but we block for 21. Okay. Winning is on 49 now. Yeah. Okay. Hologram capacitor, yeah. So Loop is not down yet, so we could be taking a hit this turn still. Yeah, we are taking a hit. Loop is still not down. So I get the loop instead of capacitor then, but I want to play another consume, so I could actually just lose a Frost Orb. Plasma is not great. Ow! This is real HP loss, by the way. Okay, next turn is no more problem, but that's kind of rude, yeah. Oh, that's slightly costly. That's fine. Get the Doom or what? I can just get a Lightning, to be honest, and we just end turn forever. I could also just end turn forever without playing any orbs and let it die to bronze skill, so that takes too long. Is there any risk of taking damage if I have another Frost only? Is that 55 and 55? No, it's only 54, yeah? So I can get a Lightning Orb here and then we just full block forever. There's no more Decay. Actually, Decay is literally in my hand, so there's this very tiny chance I could take damage, but you know, there's nothing about that. Yeah, this Plasma Orb actually is like kind of annoying. Not sure. Can play the Hello World. Okay, Passive Block is 55 now, so we can just let this kill eventually. If it gets 2 more strength, it's still full block, yeah. But if it gets 4 strength, then we actually need to draw a block every turn. So I would prefer to not give it more strength. This debuff doesn't do anything. I guess I can hollow consume and then that's slightly better. But let's just not. Yeah. In fact, like if I don't give it strength at all, then if I do not give it strength at all, then even if I draw the decay, there's no absolutely zero brick that could happen. Yeah? I could play one bullseye. Could play one bullseye. This will split it. And there's no setup relic. Yeah, here's the decay, and even if it goes in. Actually, yeah, that's the only 51. If it gains 2 more strength, then it would not work. But as long as I don't play another card, it would never ever deal damage, no matter when the decay is drawn. So I simply will just not play a card, even though, you know, you could just probably play like every... You can play cards every turn, you give this guy like 6 strength or something, it still never deals damage, I don't really care. Yeah, we're pressing enter until it dies. Die. Yeah, only 45. Debuffing a lot though, not that it's doing anything. But it is debuffing a lot. Now you can play the bullseye here if you're getting impatient, but I am not. Also, whenever you multi-hit, it's X9 damage from taunt. So the 12 damage here and then taunt damage is not even so slow. So how much HP do I have? 54? 54, missing 6, right? So it's -4 and 2x4. We have 72 out of 76, which means I can distill chaos on turn 2 after taking muscle on turn 1. I really wonder whether I want to shield to attack on turn 1 or not, because blocking 65 on turn 2 is not so easy, but if I see 30 damage on turn 1, it's also hard to block. Because if the damage is focused on turn 2, I can just distill chaos without worry, you know. But if the shield also attacks on turn 1, then it gets a little bit weird. I'm gonna play the actual, then it ends the fight, but you know, it's fine. Wait on more turn. Die. We have enough gold for shop relic, common relic, yeah? Because of the hand of greed that landed on Retomancer. Elite run resume 1000, no lag. Okay. But yeah, the upgrade is heat sinks, I did say it. Probably heat sinks with the aggregate plus now. No need to upgrade energy. Yeah, probably. Actually only missing 3 HP. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 22 is 5, 22 is 5, 22 is not 6. Yeah, 23 would be 6, 22 is only 5. Poor and sad. It's fine. I mean, kind of, yeah, the Rarely Rec 4 is not that strong, yeah, once again, you have to claim. Yeah, the claim that the Rarely Rec 4 shop is not that strong because the Incense Burner is not as good, yes. Maybe I should keep quiet about that, you know, because apparently every time I say that, okay, the Rarely Threshold in Act 4 is not as important, it's kind of good. Panic Button is pretty freaking strong. On the other hand, the game the remove is also strong. The Cauldron is less strong, I would think. Yeah, I don't think this Cauldron is doing important things because, you know, these potions are really good, and we know that the Memories on the Consume is playing like super well in the hard fight. So is remove better or is Panic Button better? I don't think I'm even paying for this scheme, so I'm just going to float like 70 gold or something. 80 gold. Yeah, I'm simply just going to float like 80 something gold here because I'm buying either this or this. I cannot buy both. Wait, is it because I beat on hand of greed earlier, right? Yeah, I actually missed one-handed wheat earlier, I think. Or did I miss a cell repair? I don't remember what I missed. Like, I missed one side quest somewhere in Act 2. But if I get the... If it was handed wheat and I have handed wheat gold, then, you know, I can buy both of these and it would be sick. Oh yeah, the collector, right? Yeah, the collector for handed wheat, yes. Yeah, if we got that, then we would be able to do remove emphatic button here, which is like, kind of good. You know. But no such thing here. Okay, I think reprogram is worse than decay. I think reprogram is worse than decay because the steel kills randomly hitting reprogram is, you know, a lot worse and I'm taking 2 damage. And this 2 damage never really screws my puzzle up, considering I have a cold snapping bottle. So if I remove, I should remove reprogram. On the other hand, panic button is offering me an easy way to block the turn 2 of Spear and Shield. Because again, even with the Sentinel puzzle, it's not so easy. Like, unless I get land the 6, then we can win the fight kind of instantly. And even if I don't have the 6, then it's very, very difficult to block 65. Also, yes, the decay also gets out of the hand when you play Equi. No, I think I just remove. This whole deck is just draw sick, draw technique, you know. That doesn't make the scheme good though. So we still need to have enough energy to play Consume and Frost Orb, and all of them cost energy, and we already have like... Even though we do have 3 energy generation, you cannot just scheme into scheme, this deck cannot handle that. And we already have the puzzle front load draw a little bit. So we just ignore the scheme on sale. And we remove the reprogram. Yeah, nothing else here. Storm, yeah, not good enough, and these potions of course are not better. We leave. 23. Ah! I mean, that has to be better than Master Strategy. There's no freaking way it is stronger. I mean, I like that, personally. Personally, a fan, yeah, we're having secretly in my head right about now. I think it was sick, and we sick for every gate, the second sick. Every gate for 13 energy, I love 13 energy. And yeah, his thing is green, you know this his thing being green, guys. And I can sick for double energy scheme plus here by 1, but I can sick for double energy. Double energy scheme plus will draw 6 cards, but technically I can brick, yeah, if I do that. I can actually brick if I go to 24 energy and then just draw like a billion cards. Consume is only in my hand now. Drawing 6 bricking means that next turn I'm also good, and I can still use this here. I'm not too attached to this potion, so using this potion here instead of the heart is okay. With the dead against the heart is annoying as well. Yeah, I think we just stick for scheme double energy here. I think I just stick for scheme double energy. Like all of these draw 2, you know. Like this also freaking draws. Let's stick for scheme double energy. Double energy. Scheme. Ah, technique is here. I consume. Hit sync, play loop. Capacitor, play electro. They are dead by the way. We don't need to sell repair here, and there's no side quest, so I can just electro and technique for multicast and boom. Die. I can hollow for every gate to make it even bigger, but yeah, they're dead immediately. And I don't need to play sell repair. Now that's kind of good. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, is like this deck, the entire deck is like you draw how fast can you draw your 6, yeah? We draw a 6 and then the fight is over on turn 1. We win. Die. Now the hard fight is not totally risk-free. Advancing the rare relic pool, I see. Wait. Okay, there's no way this is bad. Yeah, we have Pocket Watch now and also the souvenir. There's actually no chance this is actually bad, right? Deep Breath for plus draw. Deep Breath is a bit weird considering this turn I will just take the puzzle. Not puzzle, I will prop the puzzle and then I will also take the Pocket Watch, yeah? I guess I can deep breath anyway. If we don't draw into like Echo Form or Technical Sick, then we just take the Pocket Watch. Otherwise, we dig 4 cards deep. Okay. Start the turn with Hit Sinks probably. Yeah, some energy would be good in this hand, yeah. But I think I start the turn with Hit Sink and not the Cold Snap. Ah, okay. Oh good, oh good. So we go off. Yeah, we take a million damage, a bit of that this turn, but oh, it's fine. Sick is in my hand. Yeah, we will take a million damage this turn. By the way, in case I got the ring. This is so much bit of damage, bro. But I should have loop in play after this turn. Should I have loop? Because I'm playing Echo Form now. Yeah, I'm playing Echo Form now. Do I really want to play loop now instead of doubling the loop later? Either way, we are breaking Pocket Watch this turn, whether you like it or not. So you know. Take for second Aggregate. Aggregate. Ow. His thing is already in play, so double energy definitely should be played now. I guess we can single play all powers and then use Echo Form to deal damage after is still fine. And we don't need to double every power here. Yeah, I don't think we need to double every power here at all. But sick for Echo Form, double energy probably. Echo Form, double energy, play double energy. Echo Form. Can buffer to block the Beat of Death because I don't really care buffer to block for cycle at all here, but there's also no need to do that really. Shuffling in the thing is just good. Shuffling in Force is good too, so I think I would Coast now and then Deep Breath. I was right to spend this hologram on the Consume. Oh yeah, let's Deep Breath now. Play... Damn, he thinks overdrawing, guys. We have 16 energy, but he thinks overdrawing every card I play. I take 2. No, I'm drawing too many cards. Yeah, and then... Okay, loop is here. In fact, we can even equi the loop to Echo Form next turn. Oh, good. Also, a bit of that is stopping here now because the equi is played. Oh, good, oh, good. No problem. Any consume? No, no consume. Don't need to double these though, so we can play. I guess I can do a cast. Block more bit of death, and now I can play a capacitor minus. Go first here, not super important. Don't care what go for really, just want to keep drawing. Not for now. Consume is here. Okay, oh good. This wins already, by the way. This already wins the fight. Yeah, this already wins the fight. So how do I want to do this? I think I want to hollow equi here, right? We look at memory as a consumer, I hollow the equi, and next time we double the equi. And then I double the loop into double capacitor, and then... yeah, sure. Yeah, just hollow equi now, and then liquid memory is a consume, yeah, immediately. Hand is 9, so this works. And yeah, next time we double this, and then we double that, and we double that. Oh, easy. Can deploy a lightning or dark here if you want, or you can play Hello World too. Why not Hello World? Can take for every gate and keep playing cards if you want. I think I want to play another consume, so let's take for every gate and do that. This will kill one buffer, I don't really care. Yeah, okay. Oh, good. We still also buffer this turn, yeah? Not that it's needed, but we also buffer this turn for good measures. Just in case, you know, just in case. I don't know what the case is, but just in case. Next time I want to fill slots, so we keep the Cold Snap in here. For blocking. The hardware try is best, but I think we'll be fine, guys. Yeah, personally, I think we'll be just fine. Not sure why I have this unfounded confidence, but I think we'll be fine. Pocket watch, not that it's doing much, but you know, I can pocket watch anyway, because why not? Ah, we can even bullseye again. Let's bullseye again. Oh yeah, vulnerable forever. Oh, hello world, why not? Holy barrage. Take 3 damage. And yeah, this potion is not needed. Yeah, yeah, the deck really is actually just, you know, you draw the sick, you win. It's that simple. Like, we draw the sick, we win instantly. Dead. Could it be Moto? Yes, could it be Moto. Okay. Oh, next one we can kill Ironclad. I can kill the Ironclad next one. Target is silent, of course. Target is killing silent, and then Ironclad can you know, go above, yeah. So yeah, 7 max on 250 wins again, like no problem. Was I risk in early game here? A little bit. Act 1 I wouldn't say there's a significant risk at all. But Act 2, because relic support was not so great, yeah. And then of course collector fight. After the shop we were like very strong against the elites and some hallways, but against collector needed help. So I did buy things to kill the collector instead of the bottleneck the 6. So maybe some endgame there's potentially some issues, but at the end of the day we saw good enough things like second sick and then the puzzle and the potions, secret technique. On the ending of the fight with the sub fish a lot. So it's the L3 and the prime sub fish a lot. Now you remember, right? The is it before district, right? There was like a period of like a month or so. I'm not even talking about the time before that, yeah, but like a month or so we didn't see this option like one time. District is 24 and I've seen this 4 times, which I think is above average. You're definitely not supposed to see this option like once every 6 runs or so. I think it's around like 1 out of 10, maybe. I don't even know. I haven't really checked how often you see this option. It's less than 1 out of 10. Actually, it's less than 1 out of 10. But sometimes you take other options as well, like rare relic or maybe uncommon colors, depending on the map, whether like swap is dangerous or not. I've seen like this option 4 times this trick, and of course it's very strong. Yeah, especially option 3 should be way rarer than 10%. Because the reading with the 723 months special lot. This swap is not bad though, this swap would have been second back. And this swap would be second back and then you still get your curse fee probably. And then Act 2, who knows what the hell you have, but it's not a swap that's so horrible, yeah, at all. My first shop in this run, I bought like the sick. Yeah, and in this run, I just choose to buy sick 5 pot Hello World. And I trust that Hello World with the 5 pot is enough to farm the rest of the deck, so ignore the second shop. Because I could have skipped, I could have just bought 5 pot and then leave this shop, and then we go into this shop immediately. Which in hindsight would not be bad, you know. I guess you cannot buy both relics. Yeah, if you go to this shop immediately, you would be able to buy like 2 box all Preserve Insect, which is still very strong, but you cannot buy both. If you just buy 5 pot and leave, that is. But if I even decide to go to the second shop, would I buy the 5 pot here? Because I wasn't even thinking about that too much. Eh? I bought the 5 pot immediately, and then I see that I don't have enough gold for Relic or 2 uncommons anymore, so I don't go to the second shop. But yeah, would I actually buy the 5 pot in the first place? Ah, who knows? I can hindsight the left. Because left would make your P-box worse, but sure. And the deck is also energy hungry. Yeah. Maybe left probably still. Actually, in this spot with the cold snap bottle though, maybe 2-1. In that build, I mean, this is pretty good. So this is premium. This is kind of bad, and this is okay, I guess. So this left, I would say probably a 6 out of 10, maybe. Because the Halo Wood will actually cost you quite a bit of HP in Act 2 potentially, yeah? And this doesn't have puzzle yet. This kind of deck, this kind of situation with a bottle coast now, and no boost sequence. Yeah, it's not that good. Also, we see Ancient Writing in Act 2. With hindsight though, would I actually take Ancient Writing with the absolute giga hindsight? Because the Ancient Writing was pretty damn strong in Act 2 as usual, you know, it's freaking up with all base cuts. But end of Act 2 I see a P-box and I would click that. So would I just take the remove instead? Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Because I think there are a lot of fights where the Ancient Writing upgraded defense, upgraded strike meeting lethal threshold, and upgraded defense also meeting like buffer thresholds. It said quite a bit of HP, but we also win this fight with like no damage taken after I take the capacitor. Of course, the main thing about here is I can play consume like 2 more times and then we just win. In fact, it's 3 more times with the capacitor here. So you gain +9 focus effectively for this with the frost orb and the loop. Like, of course, you will do collector just super easily. But who knows? But yeah, overall, pretty clean run, I think. Yeah, max release like 1, max release like 2 with the burning out the way immediately, so pathing is completely free. And yeah, the upgrade is very, very strong, so I just go and make the upgrade, skip on elite and get 1 extra upgrade. Also, only when I take the consume. Consume is pretty early as well, right? Well, like right here, floor 7. I mean, nowadays people don't really think this anymore, but you know, there was a time where consume was being trash talk like everywhere, you know. There was a time where, you know, this consume is regarded as maybe like really, really bad. Honestly, just opening inserter is already a good enough card. Even if it does not much else except opening inserter, like normal run is a super giga bad value. Just opening inserter is good enough to take over skip. But it doesn't need to always need the inserter, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. That said though, the consume for the most part is still very bad in hallways, so if you're bad in short fights, maybe don't pick it over like some good stuff. Just randomly pick a consume and then you just die to advanced hallways in like 1, that's not a good way to play. Yeah? So you know. Because for the consume to be strong, you need to see other cards as well, so you need to be strong in the hallways first. Like fix your hallway fights first and then you can do, you know, the greedy picks. Because like, all these picks need the card. Oh, AMA, yeah, okay. Was the hardest run in this streak? I already talked about it when I got like what 22, because I don't think the runs after 21 or 22 are so difficult. Like these ones are kind of easy. I mean, of course you need to play properly, but they're kind of easy. But before that, the hardest one was like this one or something, right? Yeah, this one I could have easily lost. This one effectively I lost macro-wise. I made a critical macro mistake, very hard to see, but it is a run-losing mistake right here. But of course the game bails me out. It gives me a consume here and then we suddenly can play the run. Otherwise this one is 0 focus until this floor. I could win with the focus spot being preserved all the way through here to get 2 boss guard, and then Act 4 I can kill them with relics. And the storm. So this one is actually very difficult and I could have easily lost if the game doesn't give me this bailout. And the other run where I think I played well but it was difficult to execute properly anyway was like this one. Where, you know, again, very, very hard macro decision nowadays it's not that hard because I know this concept now. At the moment you know the macro concept, you know, the decisions come very easily. If you don't know the concept, you can never see it. It's like, I don't know, like a month here thinking about staring at this screen, you probably still cannot see. But the moment you think of it, or somebody else tells you, now the idea is in your head and you can see these kind of things. But it's pretty tricky. Like without this recursion plus, I'm like, he got that. The recursion doesn't even do anything right here. But without picking this up, I cannot actually scale in this one at all because of ectoplasm squad. Cannot scale enough to beat the endgame. There's not enough block. What's the concept? When a card like this shows up, that the recursion, the drop kick, maybe the blur, as in the card that doesn't really do anything at the moment, yeah? It's slightly bad. Just slightly though. But it opens for you a very powerful way to play later in case you don't see enough good things. Like the drop kick, you know, can give you infinite or give you loop damage. The blur, if you never really see retain or draw consistency, it's freaking massive. When you have enough output, you cannot do anything else. And the blur is doing that. And then this recursion right here, when you have like focus, just enough to block, but you cannot deal damage while blocking at the same time. This is here for you to open Dark Orb out. Like, and then you just slide these kind of cards in your deck, they don't cost you too much to carry. It's very light to carry. But they give you the win later in a decent amount of runs that you otherwise would always lose. Just slide these cards in the deck, you know. Like you remember, if you go here during the 10th streak in one day for Silent, you also see that all my decks at the end is like what, 3 blurs or something, yeah. I don't have red form, so what do I have instead? Yeah, I have 3 blurs and play. I just play 3 blurs every turn. Every turn I play a blur. So you know, I don't have red form, but I don't even draw enough cards, but I just play blur, and I block, and I win. Why do I hate red form again? I mean, why do you like red form? Why not we like red form? I've won enough runs on Silent, yeah, so I actually want to play the game, you know. Yeah, I've won too many runs on Silent already, so now I just want to play the game. That's the main thing. Another run, yeah, no chance. Yeah, those two are tricky. Of course, there are some pretty tough swaps to play properly. Like, maybe not this one. This one's easy because you see White Beast immediately. And the hardest thing for second back is knowing when you should potion, yeah, knowing when you cannot, and then how to spend your go. But you see White Beast, it doesn't matter. You just potion every fight if you need to. But like, yeah, like the doesn't call it like tiny house swaps. Of course, you need to be planning resources properly and still farming early game because long-term value this is not very high. Another tiny house, same story, but you get inserted in wood relic, so this one's probably quite easy. Yeah, second back, Toxic Egg first relic, but doesn't really mean much because generally Toxic Egg first relic with the second back is a little bit of anti-synergy. But this relic is already rewarding you for being strong in hallways, eh? But this relic doesn't really make you strong in hallways. You need to fight hallways first and then you can be strong. This is a bit dangerous, but only for a short while. Because the moment you are strong enough for hallways after seeing some wind cards, you're like chilling. Yeah, he inserted swap, of course. Inserted swap is always a little bit annoying to play if the game doesn't give you some cards. But you see like consume here into like Glacier and floor 3, so you know this one is like free. Stone into kind of empty relics in Act 1, so you can see Act 2 part in here is just the normal thing, you know. Yeah, it's like Stone swap into Snecko and Act 1, but no relic support, and what happens? Yeah, no elites. Just go farm hallways because this relic is good enough when you farm hallways, yeah. So I farm maximum hallways, and I win. Wow, cool. Which is also another the macro choice that before anybody tells you this, you don't really. It's not so easy to see, you know, this kind of idea. That okay, maybe you just don't fight a single elite and you win anyway because the Snecko card reverse is so freaking strong later, and the risk right now is super high. If you want to elite, you can simply just die, yeah? Like super easy. Look at this. Red Mask Bandits. It's levels but weaker. We use Essence Darkness, which by the way was safe like here. I don't remember this Essence Darkness. If you don't preserve the Dark Potion Act 1, you want to here and you die. Instead of getting a red mask, you simply just drop dead. And the run's over. So this one in a sense you could say is pretty difficult, but on mostly from a macro perspective. A lot of these are macro difficulty anyway, because in late game I'm pretty freaking overpowered. I don't remember a single run in the end game where the macro is so complicated. But all the difficulty is kind of front-loaded into the macro because of boss squad. Because yeah, it makes sense. Boss squad just makes you stronger later if you don't swap into some complete garbage like Busted Crown. Even Busted Crowns are fine if you see the good stuff, but you're still weaker than normal. But they're usually just stronger in Act 4, but you're weaker in the early game. So your gold spending, your pathing becomes a lot more important when you swap. I just want again, like inserter, swap. I can do fine. Not super good relics, but I think the cards are not bad. Yeah, you just see a cold snap early. Anytime you see frost and then you also see sustain here, you're already in the good spot. Now the bloom, that is just micro mistake though. This is me being a complete monkey. Which the game did not punish me for once, yeah. But this is just me being like terrible. But this was a 0 damage fight. If we were not here during the replay of the fight when we talk about it, it was going to be 0 damage, and I played it with 0 damage super easily. So imagine if you don't enter Act 4 here with 17 but you have 46, yeah, like how scary is it? It's super easy. It is super chill. It's completely free, you know, it was still free. But suddenly I could die, yeah? Like, for no reason. I could just die because I played this fight stupid. Is there anything else here? More inserter swap, but this one is, yeah, double lightning. I think this one didn't have that many good cards in Act 1 though. We have damage. Oh, this is a triple lightning, triple ball lightning run. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 3 ball lightning to the electro, yeah, the lightning build, but I have Regal Pillow, which, yeah, expected that work. This guy run with the Regal Pillow, it probably does some work. And then eventually I do see Frost Focus, and then we win. Also, a lot of Defect runs are like early game you need to play well enough in order to even see the Frost Focus. When the most run want to convert back into Frost Focus if you can. If you are dying in Act 2, you don't get your thing. If you are just dodging every single elite to survive, but you don't build a deck that's good enough or preserving enough gold to buy good stuff or potions, you can see the cast and you die anyway. It's very easy. It's like super easy for Defect to just drop dead in late game. Which is where all of this Defect Act 4 is coming from, you know, it's just players not being good enough. Most of the time. Like sometimes Act 4, your Act 4 luck simply just awful, yeah? But most of the time it's because the players mess up some preparations. Like from way before. That's Acto, but the relics look freaking broken, and once again Snecko farming hallways. Like weird. Tiny house again, but yeah, runic capacitor with the tiny house go. And then into a glacier, into double glacier, this early game just strong. And yeah, there's Acto, but once again, and around pyramids was not too bad. I think this one was pretty freaking bad in the early game. Yeah, it is. Anytime when you see Ectoplasm into one elite, it means your early game is going awful. But yeah, pyramid here so got bailed out. And yeah, P-Box swap to start the streak, and it was like the worst Sozu of all time. Not the worst Sozu of all time, it's just a normal Sozu run that one important fight goes really wrong. Because if you remember, this fight was it's just ridiculous that I die here, but it's fine. You need to low roll sometimes, you know, even though it's very unlikely you low roll here and then you high roll like what 20 plus runs afterwards, it's no problem. But if you remember what happened in this fight, like, it was ridiculous. I just died here. Because what happened here is that every single deck cycle, I have a few good cards in this deck, right? You see the Thunder and the Bolt Lightning and the Cold Snap and the Sweeping Beam. Every cycle I just draw all of them together, like they are stuck together, so all my energy goes on strikes and defense. Like 3 deck cycle in this fight. Every cycle these cards are just stuck together in one same turn. So all my energy goes on strike and defense and I cannot kill. That was kind of stupid. But it's okay. But yeah, like before that was 7, so like 7 defect, of course some ironclad clicky stuff in the middle. But I mean, Defect can get a super long streak. It's like, this is only 24 with slightly better luck. It could have easily been. Because the Soul's one, it wasn't free after Act 1. It got a P box, but the P box was not that good. It could still get old later. But like 30 plus is realistic, yeah? If you just get a little bit lucky. 30 plus is realistic on every character, just so you know. I can go way further. I had to guess what do I think a approximate crown swap win chance would be. We can see stats. Well, I don't need to guess, I can show you my stats. In fact, where they start streaming? Like here, right? Like the defect. Or swap. Australia win rate. Yeah, 4 out of 6. And this is before I got good at defect, yeah? Like after I got good at defect, it's 4 out of 5, but it's fine. We can include everything 4 out of 6. That's not too bad. But yeah, actual estimation I think is around. If I play really well, because Crown Squad is very easy to make mistakes in. Despite whatever, I mean I don't really think anybody would say Crown Squad is easy to play. Yeah? It's just maybe easy to think a little bit more about macro, but I think macro mistake is very easy to make as well with Crown Squad. It's just hard to play. I think perfectly playing Crown Squad is actually very difficult because every single point of goal you spend matters. Like the whole way is in Act 1 and every single goal point that you need to buy like potion. If you can save the potion goal or a card goal somewhere, something that can win you a run that's completely losing otherwise, you know. But perfect play, I'm definitely not there, but if I guess my win rate with Crown Squad, I would probably think is around 60. Maybe 60. Could be higher, could be lower, but not by that much. Yeah. If I score into Crown, it's probably 60%. Oh, now 9, of course. Dome Swap is just good. I mean, Dome is freaking garbage later, you know. Act 3, Act 4, total trash. Act 1, no, it's free. And when you swap into literally free energy for the 2 acts, yeah, you better be able to be strong enough to snowball. Because if your deck is strong enough, the Dome downside doesn't matter. You just block your passive like 100 per turn, and who cares what the enemy is doing, right? You maybe get cursed in Act 3, yeah, big freaking deal. But Act 1 is basically free. And most of Act 2 is still free until the Act 2 boss, and it's not so free if it's Collector. But otherwise, still pretty good. And then Act 3 it becomes terrible. Act 4 it becomes like, completely awful. But hopefully you're strong enough by that point, you know, to be overpowered. Leb is tricky though. I would say Leb is actually tricky to play well. I think before this year, or maybe even before this stretch of practice runs, because when this streak became like kind of big, I was already playing like more practice runs to actually improve my boss squads understanding there. I would say some of the swaps are very easy to make mistakes. Like Astrolabe actually is a very tricky thing to play. If it doesn't give you like, overpower things immediately. Sometimes you just swap Astrolabe, you win on the spot. There's no trouble. Like every card is good. Like, every whole way you take 0, all the elites are free, and you know that's not the level I'm talking about. But anytime the level actually gives you something slightly dubious, yeah, your early game is not nearly as good as you might think, and it's very easy to misplay. Long-term value is still high, but it's very easy to misplay. Besides that, your curse key swap, I did talk about the curse key somewhat recently, is that, you know, one of the changes this year that I got better with playing with curse key on defect. I just don't waste go on removing base card, you know, just remove curse. Is that you spend 75 gold in a random shop before you open any chest with curse key, and then you just remove base card because you feel like base cards are bad, which they are. Suddenly now you open some chests and it removes 100 and now you're poor and sad forever. Just spend your remove go on the curses, yeah, and then just deal with the base cards for the most part. If you're not overpowered, if you're overpowered, just remove base cards, it's fine. But being able to spend like 500 gold per run or something on removes means that your run needs to be already giga strong. But yeah, so like Astrolabe is easy to misplay, Kurski is easy to misplay, Black Star is also easy to misplay. On defect, I guess, I think. On other characters, Black Star boss swap pretty easy. You just go giga short term and fight all the elites and then you win. Defect would also like to do that, but sometimes you simply cannot fight the elites even if you like to. Like even if you have fought 3 elites beforehand, yeah, you just walk into like the 4th elite that is a knob and it kills you. Or similar story in Act 2, you're already about like 20 long or something, and you go into the realm leader and somehow you die. Very easy. You need to know when to call it quits with Backstar Swap on Defect. Because long-term value is still ahead, you know, by a lot. Even if you don't find every single elite in the run, long-term value you are still ahead by a lot. Just don't freaking die. Just find the most you can, but if you cannot, then you need to recognize you simply cannot. And then yeah, anti-cage as well. I got a lot better with the cage after I just do 2-strike every time and play with that macro. But for the most part, anti-cage is a little bit too dependent on early card rewards. So I don't really think it's too interesting. I just think if you see good card rewards in early game, you're overpowered like very quickly. Otherwise, you snowball downwards. So it's not my favorite just to play, and it's also not that hard. Have I ever somewhat regularly swap on multiple characters at the time? When I was doing my silent swap, yeah, because Defect at the time was also swapping all, like most runs. So around the first time I got the rotating wood record, like 24 strict rotating, that was when I was swapping on both Defect and silent somewhat regularly. Did I swap on Watcher at the time? I don't think so. Yeah, no. That was already when Watcher was never swapped. That was like silent and Defect. Which makes sense because Ironclad, the swapping phase on Ironclad only lasts like a little bit, you know. They don't stay. The swapping phases on Ironclad. Yeah, second back is another thing easy to misplay, yeah, but it's just strong. Like, very easy to misplay with this, but it simply is just very good. Inserter swap, similar story, easy to misplay, very good. This is I mean, I think it's easy, but if your like evaluation is off, yeah, it could be very hard. But I think it's very easy to play. You just need to evaluate the deck like not completely wrong. And then you are simply overpowered because the value of this relic is way too high. Yeah. It does enough jumping, let's actually get out. I say it should be 6 out of 6 though, because I think I know which back swap lost, yeah? I think I know which back swap was a loss. Like, it's simply just good. Like, but you misplay one time and you die like immediately. The usual thing with the back swap is just that you drop no potions and you also don't really go to the path that could buy potion. So now you low roll one time, you don't get natural potion drops, or your natural potion drops are not good enough to fight early game. But you're still running into the norm and then you die and you say, okay, unlucky, no potion drop. Wow. And then when you learn anything for next time or not, who knows? And as you know, even I don't know. So, you know, this question will never really get an answer. Singbow 6, yeah, not very good. Of course, it's very late. But yeah, only 6. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, as always. And see you.